Welcome back, everybody, to our next session of Reditus. I'm going to do a little recap, and I'm going to jump into this thing. So this is episode 11. Episode 10, the group was able to get Atlas to restore all of his memories. They're not too sure how this was actually accomplished, but during the process, Atlas was warned by Seraph about some sort of danger, being drawn to the grounding spheres and spending too much time wherever he was. The grounding sphere would be found. This was as 5 large purple orbs started coming towards Atlas and kind of breaking apart the land that he was on, and Seraph ran towards them with 2 golems rising to help her. With Atlas's memory and personality fully restored, the Atlads were able to reconnect, reforge some bonds. Felix and Jonas, working together, were able to construct a prosthetic leg for our buddy Dorhan. Jonas was able to manipulate the stores in the city to provide the group with almost everything that they asked for. Seraph was questioned about the old one, which is referred to in Atlas's kind of recovering of memories, the purple orbs, and her different appearance as to what Atlas had witnessed when he seen her. She explained that she was in the forest, give a few options of what Atlas may have seen. She explained that she serves the deity Terra, that is god of the earth, and so the golems from the earth defending her wasn't a surprise. Felix investigated the door to the mansion further, discovering the door is monitored by and locked by magic, but it is trapped by some sort of physical system of some kind. Seraph explained to the group that the control collars in place in the area seem to be either deactivated or the restrictions have been lessened somehow. This is confirmed by talking to Arman and Kurdan and testing the limits with Jonas. The keys that everybody had have also lost the essence of activation that previously resided in them. Still unknown if these two things are connected. Dorhan has explained that the keys and the state of activation are what's required to get an entrance to Centurium for the tournament. And without the keys being active, he's confident entry won't be possible. Dorhan started to randomly feel some sort of screaming pain in his head, just as he had done before, until the ritual at the temple had healed him. The group, including a fully restored Filbert, decided to re-enter the mine to search for Sanguine in order to gain access to the mansion. Atlas told Jonas to send word to Seraph that they were going into the mine if she wanted to assist. Darius was adamant in checking in on Foreman Keldar before going into the deep mine. The group found the throne room in darkness instead of fully lit like it was before. They found demon blood on the ground and what looked like all of Minikin's children murdered, slain by some sort of large bladed weapon. They found Minikin lying dead at the base of his throne. His eyes had been removed, and all the relics and treasure at the back of the throne seemed to have been gone. So, you all are now standing at the bottom of the throne, and Minikin lays before you, eyes out, blood everywhere, and his dead children laying around the room. What would you like to do?
How did this happen?
Be at the ready. They might still be here, whatever happened.
He draws his sword.
Stealth.
Did we not take the key out of the elevator before we left?
I was dead.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, that was basically just you and I, and neither of us grabbed it. Felix wasn't with us. He stayed downstairs.
But we all
Yeah.
came up as a group when we heard that Atlas was at the surface.
That's fair.
Did you go back down?
I would understand if you're hesitant, but if he's dead and they're dead, they're probably close by.
Well, does anyone know how to see how long he's been dead for?
Wouldn't you know how to do that?
Yeah,
I'm
you're a
just
medical.
asking if anyone else knew. Of course I know how to do that. I am an automated technician for life-saving systems and support.
Okay, so why don't you tell us how long he's been dead, or if he's not fully dead? Like, can we give him a potion?
I will do that.
Eyes ripped out say, probably not.
Okay, medicine check.
Well, you can live without eyes, Jack. Some people do it.
How?
Okay. Echolocation.
Medicine check. Submit.
Ooh,
I
very
could
nice.
create an invention to help somebody live without eyes.
23.
Why don't you start making notes on that and get back to me?
Why? Are you planning to lose your eyes?
What if Atlas can save this man?
Well, I don't know. Atlas, can you?
I think my assistance is required prior to the deceasal of the creature.
So as you're inspecting the body, kind of going over the wounds, and the blood starting to kind of coagulate a little bit, you can tell approximately about 4 or 5 hours ago this happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something here. Nobody freak out. Okay?
No promises.
Everyone, no one gonna freak out, okay?
Okay.
Don't freak out.
No.
Don't freak out.
He will not fit in your mouth.
My hand's gonna flip over to another tool that you haven't seen before, and a little like flame is gonna ignite from the tip. And my eyes are gonna flip to like a purplish blue glow that you've never seen before. And I'm gonna cast Speak with the Dead.
Okay.
Creepy.
And I just place my hand on like the corpse's body, and you just see like a pulsating energy like kind of pulsing out from me. And then basically what I want to do is I want to create a hologram of the person, and I'm basically gonna channel that hologram in front of everyone.
Okay. So you see Minikin's body almost replicated. You see the kind of the neck kind of turn and the head move up. Eyes still missing. Kind of the blood kind of stains where it come down still there.
Darius staggers backwards. This is zombie!
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Okay. We can ask him some questions.
Oh,
I can't hold this for very long. I'm re-energizing his consciousness.
I think only you
Kelder!
can.
Are you okay?
He's dead.
Okay, how does this work? Do we actually only get
You have
three
five
questions?
questions.
Five
Okay.
questions. And
Okay.
can we all
Foreman
ask,
Kelder,
or
can
does
you
the
hear
person
me?
cast it?
That's two.
Stop asking questions. Ask important questions. I can't hold the tether very long.
Ask him what came in here.
Go ahead and do that if you want. Are you asking us to ask him? Like,
Jack is saying, like, Jack doesn't want to talk to this dead body. He's telling you to ask him.
Don't you need to ask because you cast the spell?
I don't
What
know.
happened
I
to
was
your
kinda
eyes?
repeating It that I'm
Jack is going to move up behind Felix, and he's going to cover his mouth.
What happened to your eyes?
Leader of demons.
What's wrong with your voice?
Is it Jack covering his mouth or no?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to cover his mouth so he can't keep
Oh,
asking
sorry.
questions.
Yes, you did say. Okay, yeah. Okay. So
like,
if you
fuck off here.
are you trying to like shoo him off, or are you just speaking through?
Yeah,
his
yeah.
fingers?
I'm not gonna let him cover my mouth. I'm gonna like.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to try to
Alright.
forcefully cover his mouth.
Okay,
Yeah,
contested
stop
strength check.
asking stupid questions. We need answers. I can't hold the tether much longer. Maybe enough for 2 more questions. Make
Okay.
them count.
Jack and Felix contested strength check.
Oh boy, something I am
Trying to
While
grab-
they're fighting,
not.
I'm
good
actually
at.
going to ask why they needed his eyes.
11.
I won't use my armor on that. That's fine. I lose.
Oh, thank God! I rolled so low.
All right, so yeah, as you're saying this, Darius, you hear the coming from beside you, and everyone's like, punishment for keeping them down there.
Okay.
I'm losing the connection here. One more. Something important.
I can't think of anything else.
Ask him how many there were.
Okay. How many attacked you?
One attacked me,
What?
and many attacked the children.
Okay, Minnie, we can work with that.
You just see it break apart and just fade back into the body.
And
Okay.
Jack will release Felix.
Jack, what the hell?
Man, you
For the
wasted
calendar,
like 2 of our
what's wrong?
questions.
He
What
said we had
happened?
to ask questions, and you're asking him about his eyes, and he's
Really?
dead. You're
I mean,
asking
the
how
eyes-
he
For the
is.
cost
The
of
eyes was
so
still a good
long.
question. It was just
What?
more so what they needed them for.
What do
but-
you mean? He came back to life. I wanted to know what was going on. Atlas was helping him.
I said to you, if you were listening,
You said
I
not
would-
to freak out.
and then after, and I
Play like a holographic recording of the exact scenario so you can see how silly he was.
Okay.
What? That's a thing you can do.
It is now. Homebrew, baby.
Homebrew.
No.
Okay, I think we can work with this. We could tell them that we let them out, and they won't kill us.
You think? Can I search the body for the stone messaging thing that he had?
Yeah, roll an investigation.
Come on, big money, no whammies. Oh, it's not terrible, but it's also not great.
Oh, you rolled a 10 for your strength check.
Yeah.
12.
I rolled a 12, and I get a -1.
I could have used my armor to get a +4 on it, but I chose not to.
I appreciate you letting Jack do something to you.
I think we all
Well-
appreciate you.
It didn't seem like a situation where I feel like I use his armor.
I thought about saying, I swear if this suit does something, I'm going to be annoyed.
I almost did picture like this suit all coming on and then you just going, boop. Just lifting the finger up. Okay, so yeah, on the body, so you search through these old rags, you're pushing through the kind of like the cobwebs and stuff. But you do find a messaging stone that does match the one that he was speaking to Felix with.
Right. So Darius pulls it out and kind of like tosses it up and catches it again. And he's like, this may come in handy. And he puts it in that bag of holding.
Okay.
Before Darius puts it away, Felix pulls his out and he's like, "Hey Darius, can you hear me?"
He's like, as I'm putting it in the bag, I stop and I'm like, I look at him. I don't even say it into the stone. I'm like, yes, I am like 5 feet away from you.
That's so cool.
And I put it in the bag.
Okay, so you also find a letter in there on his body in his other pocket. It's
Which letter?
An envelope is kind of like raggedy, but it has written Felbin on the front of it.
Also, sorry, I can't remember. Is anybody using a light source, or were we just relying on dark vision in here?
This is dark vision right now. Nobody's illuminated anything.
Okay.
I illuminated the light on my hand.
Okay. Well, while we're like search the body and that, I'm gonna pull the stone of daylight out and light it up for 60 feet of light. So 30 bright, 30 dim.
Okay,
We're
perfect.
surrounded.
Okay.
Just so that we're not looking at grayscale anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, who did you say the note was to?
It says Felbin on the front of it.
Felbin? All right, so I take the note between two fingers and I kind of hold it up. I'm like, does anyone know a Felbin?
Yeah. Can I see that?
And I hand it over.
Okay. Yeah, I grab the letter and quickly like rip it open. I want to read it.
Okay, so yeah, you see this letter envelope kind of has some blood on it, but you can see clearly that name on the front. There you go. So with your atlas, with your now it being illuminated and such, you see kind of sparkling around the side of the throne. So you guys can't see that pretty much everything was gone, but you can see there's maybe a few spatterings of gold or something left back there shining on the ground.
I go right over to it.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're closer to the back now, roll an investigation. Okay, so you see
9.
you see some gold pieces, some silver, some copper, kind of like just strewn about. Nothing really else kind of grabs your attention though.
Would that be perception or investigation?
Perception got you there. Investigation was, unless you're looking for something like in a specific area behind the throne.
I was just looking at the gold. Like I just went over to the gold.
Oh, okay. You want to look specific? Okay, yeah. So you do see all the gold. Looking for gold, you see 63 gold pieces.
I eat them.
Okay. Done.
Excellent. Keep that facade going.
And while you're there, you do see silver and copper because you'd be looking for metal.
I eat them too.
Yeah, 27 silver and 76 copper.
Okay. I'm like, nope. Sorry, how much gold was it?
63.
Jack is going to start walking kind of towards the entrance, and he's going to kind of stand guard over there.
Jack, what's your passive perception?
I think it's 15.
15. Okay. So as you're moving over, you clearly see different sets of footprints in the area.
Like they're new? I know I'm not there, but
I would like to see if I can identify them between the arachnids or whatever came up here.
Yeah. Roll a survival.
15.
15. Okay, so you see what you can kind of, other than knowing your own tracks, you can see 3 different sets of footprints that are not the arachnids or your own party.
And which are they, like leading out, or are they just like all over the place because they were running around and killing stuff?
So with your tracking skills, you can kind of tell them coming in. You can see a scuffle in the middle and leaving. So you see one stands out huge. It's massive footprints. Then one looks almost more closer to humanoid, and then the other ones seem very similar to the demons that you fought at the top of the elevator, like almost like paw-like.
Well, I found some tracks that we could probably follow. One big guy, one not so big guy, and then a bunch of the little dudes we've already fought. Is that something we're interested in?
who are you talking to?
The whole group. He's just kind of like projecting, like, "Hey, I found
You're
stuff."
yelling this through the cavern?
I'm not yelling, but I mean, I'm not extensively far away from you guys.
Yeah, you would all hear it. This chamber is it's large, but I mean it's echoey. It's you all would hear.
Okay, well, I guess we're not trying to hide the fact that we're here. Okay.
I'm searching
Felix, what do you
behind.
think?
Okay.
Felix finishes reading the letter, and he just kind of shaking a little bit, and a couple tears run down his face, and he crumples up the letter, and he turns and just yells, "Ah!" And I'm gonna punch this statue.
Okay. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Takes 9 thunder damage. Well, actually, it takes 18 because it's an inanimate object.
Yeah, you see the top portion of this kind of gargoyle just completely shatter from where it joins right to the wing, just shatter in pieces across the floor.
I dive to the ground because I have no idea what's going on.
Felix, are you
Here's
okay?
thunder and PTSD.
Lightning flashbacks.
It's thunder.
Felix,
not
what's
lightning.
going on?
It's very.
Gorhan
very
looking very
Lightning.
startled.
And Felix is just after punching the statue, just kind of stands there, just.
What's
Supposed to
happening?
not let anybody else get hurt, but I've already failed. We have to go after whatever did this to him.
Okay, and how do you propose we follow them? Do you know where they went?
We should be fine. I found footprints.
Okay, so you want to chase after the demon things that we don't know how many there are?
Wouldn't hurt.
Look, all the other stuff that you didn't want us to get mixed up in is fine, but we caused this problem.
You were very worried about checking in on him, and now he's dead.
Yeah, well, we can't do anything about that now. I
But
mean,
we
it's
can stop them
unfortunate.
from hurting anybody else.
It's true.
We
What if
can
they go to the
avenge
surface?
him.
What if they go to the surface for Jonas? Is it okay at that point?
I'm just saying, we need to be smart about this. We charged blindly into the mine, and look what happened. We go charging again blindly after something. We don't know what we're getting into. We don't know where we're going. Who knows what could happen again?
So we won't go blindly. We have somebody who's a very adept tracker. We're all together this time. We'll be careful.
And Reen can stay in the shadows and scout, and I can see. So if we need to get it at the edge on what's going on, we can do that. This is the first time I've tracked prey down.
You all know my reluctance to go into the mine, but I have to say with this, I think I'm with Felix. I feel somewhat responsible for the foreman. He survived here for so long, and we show up, and now this.
All right.
Atlas, roll an investigation.
Yep. I'm gonna bless myself too.
You mean guidance, right?
Whatever.
Well, bless is a very different spell.
Whatever.
He can cast both at the same time, though.
Same shit.
Literally the last roll you did.
9.
There's
So
3 9s in chat.
12? Okay.
Can we say Reen's helping him look?
No.
tried.
So you don't see a lot. You do see what looks like kind of like a stick kind of leaning up against the side of the back of the throne, and it has a weird looking shape to the top of it.
we'll pick it up.
Okay.
My inspiration is a D8 now.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. It's good stuff. So yeah, you pick up this stick. It's got a weird kind of carving on the top of it, but you're not really sure, what it's about.
Does it feel heavy? Is it made out of wood?
It's made out of wood. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels quite light, actually. It's small. It's about like 1.5 feet long.
Comparing to the size of the dead guy, would it be fair to say it might be like a walking stick?
No, it's too small to be a walking stick. It's only like about 1.5 feet, but this long. It's quite delicate. It wouldn't take a lot of weight.
Okay. And any markings or writing on it?
Other than some general engraving on the bottom of it, and then the top of it looks like it has a face carved into it with a little kind of gesture hat at the top, and I guess a smiling face.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
It's the Wabbajack.
I will tuck it into like a little spot on the side of my torso that will hold it and
Yeah.
continue to look for gold or anything shiny.
Okay, sounds good.
And there's nothing shiny on it, right? Just
No, it looks like plain wood to you.
Well, if we're gonna go down, I think Jack seeing the footsteps, I guess that's the best plan of action, I suppose, unless anybody else has any ideas.
The only thing I'm going to suggest is if they didn't go down, we deactivate that lift. Because if we're going to follow them, it's somewhere that isn't down into the mine, we should shut the lift off to prevent any more travels up and down.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sensible.
Agreed. Good idea.
All right. Atlas!
do I
I'm, like,
find any
looking
gold
around.
No, that's all you see back there. Everything else looks like you cleaned up all the other gold that was there.
Okay.
Come out. Yeah, I'm right here, just making sure no other bodies or.
Did
Yeah.
you find any bodies or anything else?
I found a stick.
A stick?
Yeah, just a stick. But it's kind of weird, so I held on to it. I like sticks. 'Cause
Okay.
they make leaves. And leaves are fun because they're green. And leaves
Funny thing
represent
is,
life.
sticks used to be leaves.
Oh,
Yeah, cool, right?
that is cool. You're so smart.
Sometimes.
I'm
All right,
getting better.
on our way.
Before we go,
Oh, yeah.
Felix, was there
Atlas.
anything of use
Where
in
we
that,
going?
in that letter that you had that we could use? Any information for the mine? For these demons? Did he leave us a clue? Or
In the letter?
yes, was there any
What did the
information
letter
we could
say?
use?
Well, the letter was to my father, and it was mostly about me. But
Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it.
Hey, whoa. He was pretty upset after he finished reading it. Why don't you hand him the letter and let Atlas read it himself?
If there's nothing about the current threat, then I think we can address that at a later date, no?
Well, I mean, Atlas can probably just scan it into his memory banks. He doesn't really need to read it.
That is correct.
Well, wasn't really for you, Atlas. So
Technically, it wasn't for you either.
no,
Yeah,
but it was for my family.
it was for your father.
Yes.
Why don't you hold it up in front of my eyes?
Let's get going.
Excellent. Follow me. And Jack is going to just not wait for them. He's going to start following the tracks out.
I
If
feel
I'm
so wrong.
dying.
I immediately like push through and follow Jack, and I just say to Darius, I'm like,
I love it when he uses that voice.
And Dorhan follows suit.
So are we heading?
So you go outside, roll a survival for me, Jack, just as you exit the door. Are you going right out, or?
Yeah, just he's looking down at the ground and following the tracks.
Okay. So roll another survival for
ones.
me.
Perfect. 11. So 16.
16. Okay. So you can clearly see the tracks take an immediate left, heading towards back towards the lift, the elevator.
Okay, follow me.
All right.
And
So you
Jack
guys.
is going to follow him.
So all you guys are following suit.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
I am.
Jack, you are watching for traps, right?
If I get to an area where I think they might be, I'll start looking. But right now, I'm following tracks.
Well, who's to say that they didn't leave traps on
I
their
guess
way
we'll
back
find out
down?
the hardware.
Looks like I might eat a trap. How
All right.
about if you're going to stand next to me, you can look for traps, and I'll follow tracks.
I'm not next to you. I'm always in the back, bro.
Your
I'll do it.
token says otherwise.
Yeah, well, I know we're changing maps.
All right, I will stand next to Jack and scan for traps.
Okay.
Excellent.
Go ahead and roll an investigation for the journey.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation if you're looking specifically for traps.
Hey,
Ooh.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so as you go through, scanning up, above, down below, checking the walls, the tracks, it looks clear and nothing activates on the way to the lift. So as you guys arrive, you see that the lift is not there.
Oh, that was easy. We can just break the lift.
well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert tracker, but if you followed their tracks this way, wouldn't it be safe to say that they took the lift down?
Considering there's no lift here, then yeah, I would say that. But there was a key up at the top here that we put in, which then let the lift work. They broke the key, we fixed the key, we put the key back in it. So if we take the key, break the key, we solve the problems.
Well, except that we can't get back down there either.
Yeah, I thought the goal was to go and kill the things that killed Minikin.
I understand that, but you also don't want us to just jump into something and that lift is going to make a bunch of noise and tell us that they're there. Or I did notice that Felix has the capability to let us free fall and not die when we hit the ground. So maybe we just jump down.
Yeah, we could do that. At this point, how much more preparation do we need? We should just go back down.
Do you want to make a bunch of noise with the lift, or do we want to free fall into place and maybe take them by surprise?
It's a tough decision.
I mean, not gonna lie, I never got to experience the little free fall thingy. I'm kind of down to try it.
As a hunter, I would say a surprise is the best way to do it.
As somebody whose feet are usually on the ground, taking the lift down, I would feel safer.
Darius coughs and goes, foot.
Well, you
Dorhan,
technically have a leg
ignores
up
you.
on us, Dorhan. Didn't you plummet to the bottom of this already? So you should be able to do it again.
Well, if it
I
took
don't
5
know that it's really
minutes-
appropriate to tell Dorhan he has a leg up.
I don't get your humor.
I wasn't trying to be smart.
You
I
were
was
laughing.
Well,
No, I was laughing.
Luke's
I'm sorry.
laughing.
I'm
Well-
just saying I would feel safer on the lift.
Making a bunch of noise on the way down, letting them know we're there. I understand the way you hunt. That's probably why you were raised to get people to Centurium and not hunt.
Oh, he air quoted you.
Oh, perhaps you should go down first and make sure it's all clear for us that can't take care of ourselves. Jack, how about that? Felix, can you cast out on just one person and let Jack clear out the below for us?
Okay, enough. We get it. You both have massive. I think that we should go down quietly. I think Jack's
I'm a
got a good
child.
point.
Oh, let's go then. But everyone needs to jump together. Or it's not going to work too well.
Can you hit all of us?
Well, you're going to have to carry Reen. Or somebody
I'll
will
do
have
it.
to carry Atlas.
I feel like Atlas should be carrying someone.
Atlas is quite strong, and
I can
Atlas
carry
is-
Reen.
Atlas has taken a liking to Reen, and
Doesn't Atlas
Jack-
only have like 10 strength?
Can't you dismiss and summon
I'm
Reen at
actually,
will?
like, pretty.
Yeah.
I have to use a spell slot to resummon her.
Oh, okay.
I swear he rolled strength before and he only had a +0.
I have, but my
Yeah.
actual it's like racial ability is
Yeah, it's not like his rolls are high, but he's like
I can
RP
carry
can
like
carry like 4 times his weight. Just to address, you said that you're gonna burn a spell slot. You can
Nope, he didn't. He didn't.
once per
I-
day. Sorry, I was talking to Luke. Sorry. Once per day, you can summon without using a spell slot. It's only if you have to resummon her that you're gonna use a spell slot.
Oh, there you go.
Gotcha. But I don't feel like dismissing her right now, so if Atlas wants to carry her. Because Reen's cute.
She can get on my back.
She will be away for 5 minutes.
5 minutes
come
too
here.
long.
Come here,
Oh
Reen.
my god, you are the
Come here.
worst.
Come to Atlas.
And Jack will look at Reen and kind of nod, and Reen will kind of snake up Atlas.
Oh, there you go. Atlas has got you. I won't let you go. I won't let you fall. No.
So, Darius moves towards.
We're gonna go kill some bad thieves, yeah.
And kind of like, I'm not standing on it, but like I put like a leg up on it. I'm like, are we gonna do this or what?
I do have a question. Are we sure that... So, the lift went down for 5 or 6 minutes. Will this spell last that long?
Well, no, I'll just cast it when we're closer to the ground.
Oh,
I
dear
think that-
God. You mean we all have to jump off and plummet down and hope that we're all close enough and that you time it correctly? I didn't
Well,
realize
yeah.
this. No, I refuse.
Well,
I
wait.
I will
We
take the
have
lift.
a walking calculator right there. Atlas, how long would we need
Yeah,
to fall for
exactly.
before
I'm
cast
the
the
one
spell?
casting the spell, the calculator.
I
No, not
will
you.
take the lift if you all wish to go down first to get the element of surprise. I am not relying on a spell to go off moments before my death.
I've already made all the calculations.
That's
I'm actually
great.
kind of insulted.
And I'm glad you. I'll watch the Rhea. How about that? I'll make sure nobody comes after you guys, and I will meet you down there.
I'm not
And
gonna lie, I'm
Jack-
a little surprised that you're willing to let us do this now.
Jack is
And
going to
I'm
look to
glaring
the
at him.
group. Jack's going to look to the group and point at his gauntlet with the grapple on it, and hint if he wants. If they want him to try to grab Doron and rip him off the cliff.
He clearly sees you doing that. I mean, he's standing beside everybody else.
That's fine.
I wouldn't try it.
Felix, what was your calculation for the timing of your spell? I'll run it against my numbers from what I remember.
Yeah, that was the calculator I was talking about.
I don't know that you would remember. You were unconscious anyway.
Yeah, but he knows
Well,
how
I
far
remember
down it
the-
is.
You haven't even been to the bottom.
But he knew how long it took for the lift to get to the top.
You calculated it.
Yeah, he did the calculations based on the chain and the movement on the cogwheels before we went down.
Don't worry, I've got it figured out.
I would.
Have some faith.
No,
Yeah.
I don't operate on faith. I operate on calculations.
Aren't you a
this is
cleric?
Why don't you
what
just?
is
Why
that?
are you both being so difficult? What happened to you two?
Yeah.
Just tell him what your number
What
is.
is a cleric? That's a weird word. Never heard of that before. I am an automated technician for life-saving assistance and support. And in
Every
this case,
moment that we
I would like
waste
to assist with your life-saving support by calculating the exact timing for the spell.
is a
Did
moment
you
that
just
they
tell
get
us in the
further
town
away.
that you had a new name now?
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. When did I become the smart one in the group?
Okay, I'm gonna run the calculations myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and just tell him. Just say your number since he's not going to tell you.
Felix, how long does it take you to initiate the spell?
It's instantaneous.
Great. And then how long does it take for the spell to actually take a hold?
Felix is going to climb on the railing. If you guys are going, now's the time.
Okay, I wouldn't recommend you jump alone because then this whole stealth thing is over. 'Cause we'll have
Jack
to
walks
pick
right
you up
over to
then.
Felix and looks at Atlas. I would like Reen to come with us, so
Well, if
I,
Dorhan's not coming, we don't. Ring can come, no problem.
What is my calculations?
You would have to, at the very latest, pull it. I don't know how you're going to figure out these calculations because the travel speed of the elevator.
Just pick a number.
It's like
well,
4
no, because
minutes.
I would rough out everyone's weight in the like I'm calculating because due to everyone's size and mass going down. Like I know the distance. I'm not talking about the speed of the elevator. I know the
Yeah.
distance from top to bottom. So I'd be
it's
assessing
about-
everyone's weight, which I probably would have an understanding of from essentially traveling with everyone.
Are we making this true to physics? Because if we
It's
are,
all
you're
the
going to fall the
same.
fastest.
Yeah. No,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't it be the same? Doesn't
We'd
it
all fall at the
gravity
same
and
rate.
With
falls
feather
in-
fall, but if so, okay, it's a what 500-foot fall. He's got a weight, right? So the heaviest person is going to fall faster and fall ahead of us. before
But what
the
if I
spell
hold
is
my
cast.
arms out like this?
Well, that's why I'm
Oh my
saying,
God.
are we gonna go like into physics and make this like as true as
All right,
possible, or are you gonna be like, we
let's-
fall
No,
for
I
5
just wanted
seconds
Paul
and he
to
casts a spell?
Of numbers. Tell
All right.
Felix.
All right.
So,
Felix turns the
after-
key for the lift, and it starts coming up because he's sick of this.
I was kind of
gonna-
wanting to jump. but
I was
all
gonna
right.
say.
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I, but
Oh.
it's gotten so
All
nonsense.
right, Felix, you need
Yeah.
to cast your spell within 6 seconds of hitting the floor. Let's go, everybody.
And I jump up onto the edge and
I try to grab him.
let's jump.
Atlas is
Within
gonna
6
die again.
seconds of what?
Hitting the ground. We need to know how long we fall for before he casts it.
So he does the calculations. You're gonna fall for 93 seconds, and then you will have 1 minute before you hit the ground.
All right, there you go.
Yeah,
93
there you go.
seconds.
I
don't-
relay that to Felix.
There you go.
But did Felix already turn the lift on?
Yeah.
Well, Dorham was usually gonna use it anyway, so that's gonna happen regardless.
We still have the element of surprise.
I was just waiting for you
Let's-
guys to sort your stuff out.
All right. Well, okay.
Let's go.
I'm now waiting to jump, but I am not jumping until I see Felix jump.
Oh,
Have
Felix
you
is
all-
just waiting for the lift.
You all said the sense of reason. Jumping off into
mean-
blackness in the hopes that you cast a spell at the right time, that everybody stays close enough together. Madness, I tell you.
Oh, I knew I
Okay.
would cast it at the right time. I was just disappointed that nobody trusted in my calculations.
I mean, you didn't share your calculations with us at all, so how could we trust in them?
Well, usually, Darius, when I share with you my calculations and math and inventions, you tell me to shut up, so I didn't want to waste your time.
I wasn't
we
asking.
specifically asked for those calculations.
You've also
Yes.
asked to see my inventions before, too, and you still told me to shut up, so.
Again,
I trusted
I
you.
wasn't asking. Atlas was asking.
I asked it.
He's never told you to shut up, even
No.
after you hit him in the head with your hammer.
Well, that's not true, actually, but it's fine. We'll just wait for the lift.
About a minute and a half gone by.
If you guys don't stop bickering, I'm gonna have Reen bite every single one of you. Thank you.
Fuck you.
And Reen's gonna go up to Darius's leg, and she's gonna hold her mouth open right by his boot, and wait for the command.
About 2.5 minutes gone by. The
Wow.
chains
I
going
look-
through.
I look down.
You can hear that.
And I look at
Great.
you. You sure you want to do this?
If you touch her, you go over the ledge.
Well, that's fine. Then you lose one of your healers. That wouldn't be very smart. Especially since
Wait.
I'm the only one who brought one of you guys back.
Would it be prudent to give one of the message stone to Jonas or Seraph in the city? Would that be prudent in case we get in trouble, or do you think we're fine?
I thought
think
they had
if
one.
we get in trouble,
No,
Jonas
Seraph
is
and
not
Jonas have one
communicating
between
for
each
us.
other. That's a good idea. You said 2.5 minutes have gone by, right?
I can take it.
Well, okay, but she said she had something for us too. Before we all just left. Now that I know the fate of Minikin, I would like to go back and see what she was making for us.
Well, we have a lift coming up, and the last time the lift got up there, we got jumped by a bunch of demons. So I'd say we prepare ourselves here for a minute.
You
before
could
we just
stop
run
the
off.
lift and take the key out, and we can go talk to Jonas, and then no one can get on the lift.
About 4 minutes now.
I walk up and I stop the lift.
I'm going to stop him from stopping the lift.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll a grass. So you roll a strength, and Darius, whether you want to do a acrobatics or athletics is up to you.
Okay.
Can I help Felix with it by using my grapple to like hold his arm that he's trying to use to grab it, the lever, to give like Felix advantage or something?
Oh, so you're trying to help Felix. Okay, well, Felix, yeah, you can roll with advantage then if Jack is helping you from stopping Darius.
you're tearing the Atlas apart.
Oh no!
The first time he's using real dice and off the
It's
table
not
it
the
goes.
first time. Okay, he wins. I rolled 13.
Okay. So it continues. It
You know
does
what?
not
Fuck this.
stop.
And I leave. I'm going up to Jonas.
Okay, so you're gonna deliver the stone.
I'm not even answering. I'm like storming off.
Okay. All right, so you guys see Darius just walk around the corner into darkness.
I don't understand what happened. How is there so much conflict all of a sudden?
I don't know. Darius was ready to jump, and now he wants to leave.
And you're, I don't understand what's happening here.
A lot of indecisiveness.
I thought we were going down.
That
I
seems
thought
to be
so
the plan
too.
still.
That is my plan. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna jump.
I was never jumping.
I thought
We know.
everyone was going to jump except for one of us.
Why don't we at least get in a semi-ready position in case there are things on the lift?
I'm ready. I'm right where I want to be.
I'm gonna go after Darius. I don't think, without knowing what he's doing, I don't think we should split up so much.
Well, why don't you wait until the lift is up, and if it's clear, then leave. And in case we get attacked by whatever killed everything over there, might be nice to have an extra person.
Very well.
You see him hold out his great sword, and he kind of just stands at the ready, and he readies an attack action if he sees an enemy come within range.
I'd like to like scan Felix and
Yes.
see if there's like something different about him. He's
Okay.
acting like he's acting
Insight
different.
check.
He's acting like he's against us. Insight check. 12, and I should still have
It's
Guidance.
only
guidance.
once, isn't it? It's for your next.
Oh,
Well, it lasts for a minute.
Okay.
oh, well,
It's
so
definitely
yeah,
been
what
more
do
than
we-
a minute, though.
Well, he would have guided
Because he said-
himself. Like that's
Yeah, I
kind of a
just-
given almost.
Yeah, 14.
14. Okay, so with your interactions and the conversations you've had with him over the last couple of minutes, you can see almost stress levels a little bit, like a little bead of sweat happening. He just looks more, a little bit more anxiety than what you would normally see from him.
Okay.
Felix. Buddy, Felix. Felix. Hello. Okay.
Okay, so you got about 30 seconds, gauge in about 30 seconds till the lift arrives.
Jack is now going to ready an action as well.
I'm gonna just tip over to Jack and who's here right now? It's Darius is the only one that's gone.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm just gonna.
Jack.
Yes, Alice.
There's something going on with Felix. He's not quite himself. He's very, very stressed from my scans. We should maybe take some caution with our next movements.
Judging by the way he punched out a gargoyle statue after reading that letter, I would say we give him a breather and let him sort out his personal stuff.
Oh, was that Felix? I just thought lightning struck the statue.
Oh yeah, you were looking for shiny stuff probably, weren't you?
I was investigating areas for clues. Yes, I was looking for shiny stuff.
Excellent. Thank you for your honesty. Why don't you come stand next to me and ready yourself in case there's some beasts on this lift, and when we have some time to rest and relax, maybe we can catch up as a group and resolve the conflict between us.
That seems reasonable. I will stand next to you.
Thank
What was the depth we calculated for the shaft?
Close to 600 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
Yeah.
just wanted
So
to double check.
yeah. So you guys hear now the lift noise coming louder and louder. You start to see kind of the top roof panel start to come up to the top, and you see nothing inside.
Well, still be ready. They were invisible last time.
Yeah,
Felix,
like,
why
do you
don't-
see anything? Is there any tracks in there? Is there anything you can tell that there's something in there?
Felix, could you remove the key for now? And I want to go in there in case they're invisible and try to take us down.
Sure, yeah. I'll pull the key out.
Okay.
And I want to do a open perception check to try to like look at the area, see if I notice like maybe, or a investigation, I guess, to see if I'm seeing any active footprints being made. And then I want to see inside the lift as well.
Okay. Yeah. Investigation for me.
Nat 1.
You don't even see any footprints. Looks like a
Excellent.
nicely brushed over and even bottom of this lift.
That was in the lift. Now what about around us? I want to look around us as well.
Roll a survival.
Okay. 15. A lot of 10s tonight.
So you can very easily pick out these footprints separation from earlier and see where they're leading. And you don't see any more being created or any different ones previous to what you've seen before, other than what you created when you guys got here.
Okay. I think we're going to be okay. I assume we're waiting for Darius.
Okay, I can run back and check and see if he's okay. Unless anybody else
That would
wants
be
to go.
appropriate. You got him, big guy. Go talk to him.
Very well. Don't do anything rash until I return.
You know us.
I mean, I don't think it's rash. We're as well prepared as we're gonna be. This is the time to go.
I agree, but I want us to be at full strength. I believe that Darius should be with us. I don't think this is something we should do without everybody being here.
I think this might be the fullest strength that we're gonna be. Darius is constantly on the fence and reluctant about continuing with this approach. This is important to me. It's something that we need to fix and correct, with or without him.
Agreed.
I
Well,
don't-
let me confirm if he's going to come and help, and if not, I shall return and we shall go down. Does that sound fair?
I suppose so.
Very well.
You see Dorhan start to run off, kind of like as he's getting used to his second leg. All right.
To
so
be
you
fair,
just goes around
Felix,
the
if
corner.
there's a chest that needs open down there, that's what we have him for.
I'm really good at opening chests, actually. I don't know why he never asked me to open that other chest in the first place, but I just get the feeling he doesn't really trust my abilities. I ran the calculations no problem for the fall to the bottom.
Oops.
He didn't trust it.
I believed you would have got us down there, but not everybody trusts everybody the same. I'm still getting used to a lot of you.
All right, so as you guys are kind of like standing, waiting, Darius, you would have now, you were going immediately back to the city, right?
Yeah, they're Jonas.
Okay.
Just beelining it to her. There's no, unless obviously I run into something, but
Right, of course. Yeah, no, as you go ahead there, you arrive in the city. Let me put myself there.
As he's running back, I'm going to try calling to him in the sending stone, but I assume he still has it in the bag.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me, Darius.
11.
Okay. Yeah, no, you don't hear anything. All right, so you now arrive in the city.
All right. So again, I'm just gonna go straight to.
Straight over to Jonas.
I will knock on the door rather than just barge in her house.
Okay. Yeah, Jonas approaches. She kind of, you see her kind of jumping up to try and look through the little hole at the top. She's like, and she pulls up. Darius! Oh my goodness! Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, okay is relative. But we got something. And I pull out the bag and I reach in and I grab the sending stone and pull it out.
Okay. Ah, sending stone. This is just like the one I have for Seraph.
Yes. We have 2 of these now. So we can keep in touch in case anything comes up or we need to communicate for any reason. We thought it might be a good idea. Well, Dorhan truthfully thought it was a good idea to leave it with you. I agreed, hence me being here. And I presented to her.
Okay. So she takes it like, well, so what should I do if you need help? I'm not too sure what I can do.
It's more so we can, if we need any information, you can give advice. Maybe you can call Seraph. I know she said she could go down to the mine. At least she thinks she can. So maybe she could come help us if need be. I think it'll. I don't think it'll hurt to have this available to us to contact.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hang on to it for sure.
Excellent. And I don't mean to sound greedy, but I know you did say you were going to make something for us before we headed down in the mine, and then we kind of hastily ran down there before checking in with you. Did you manage to get them finished?
I did have some things. I kind of wanted to give them each so that I could explain what each one is.
Well, we have the sending stone. I can give them their whatever it is, and then they can contact you.
Okay. Okay. Let me give you. There's something that I need to do to that one. This one I also need to attach that there. Oh dear. It kind of it needs me to do some work. It's not something I can really just give to give. I do have something that might be of use though. And she runs over to the corner, rummages through, and comes back to you with these two strange looking sticks.
So I take them and I'm like, are they drumsticks?
No. They're explosives. They're from the mine. There were some that weren't all damaged while they were down there, and they were brought up in case we were going to reopen. And I think while you're down there, it might be useful to have a few of these.
All right. That's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I will take them. How many did she give me?
2.
2. Okay. I will add these to my bag. Dose.
So as you're conversating here, you kind of hear Dorhan coming up.
Darius.
Yes.
Darius just stormed off. Are you okay? Or are you coming back? What's going on?
Yes, I'm coming back. I'm not going to leave them to go down there by themselves. I'm just tired of how pig-headed Felix is. For someone who's so smart, he's so stupid at times. I'm sorry.
Well, we all have our
He's
flaws.
really frustrating.
No, I understand. You weren't there when he first tried to jump down that pit of death, and I had to restrain him. He is definitely rash at times. There's no doubt about it.
We lost Atlas for that type of thinking, and now he's right back into it, just diving head first without knowing what we're doing.
There's obviously something going on. I mean, at times he seems like he wants to protect everybody, and at times he doesn't seem to care for the people that are right there with him.
Yeah.
Well, the best we can do is support and stay together, even if we perhaps don't agree with it. I think it will all be safer if we stick together.
All right. Well, Jonas has a sending stone now, so if we need any information, or maybe if we need to call for backup, maybe with Seraph, we can do that now. I'll start heading back to the mine.
Very good. I'm just going to speak to Jonas for a moment. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
You hear, "Oh, hi, Dorhan." So he goes in, and the door closes behind.
I'm going to go to the door and listen.
Okay. So you hear Dorhan go to
Jonas. When I was in the deep mine, I found something. I was going to give it to Felix because he knows about these things, but he's been so preoccupied. So I found this thing here after the entity that we defeated. Is it something that you can use, you can work with?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think, leave this with me. And you hear kind of shuffling across the floor, and you hear like books falling on the table.
Very well. Well, I'll do my best to protect them, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Thanks for everything you've done, Jonas.
And you don't hear any reply. Dorhan opens the doors.
Ah! Darius! I thought you already left. What are you doing?
Well, figured I should wait for you.
All right, very well. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, are you just gonna follow back down? Is your goal to go back down to the lift?
No, I'm just gonna follow Dorhan.
Okay. All right, so Dorhan does indeed go back towards the hatch, back down into the mine, and start heading towards the lift area again. All right, so you guys, if you guys want to do anything while you're waiting for your compadres to come back, while you're at the top of the lift.
Nope, Jack's just kind of staying ready. He's got his dagger out and has an action ready in case anything jumps him.
Okay, so you guys about 2 minutes have gone by now, and you haven't seen or heard any action. The lift has stayed steady. Jack, you haven't noticed any extra footprints. There doesn't seem to be any activity.
Sounds good. Reen is just right up next to Atlas.
Okay.
And they're chilling.
All right. So after some time, you hear, kind of hear the noise start to come from the kind of the throne room direction where you guys came from, and you now see Darius and Dorhan come around the corner. Darius, as you enter, you kind of see Felix still by the lift with Jack. You come in, you see the back of Atlas standing with Reen. You don't see that anything's changed since you left.
All right. I just approach. I don't say anything.
So it seems that Jonas has the sending stone now, and Darius is back. So if you wish to proceed in, I think now's the time to go. Unless anybody needs to recover or anything like that, perhaps we should move forwards.
Let's pile in. And Jack and Reen are gonna, or Jack is gonna walk in first. Reen's staying with Atlas.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as long as this is what everyone wants to do, there's no obligation to go down if you don't want to.
To go down to the mine where you're going without us. And Jack is gonna kind of pat him on his shoulder. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, the situation and everything that's happened is my fault. It's my responsibility to do something about it. But if anybody doesn't want to be a part of this, then don't come. You don't need to. I'm not charge of anything here. Everyone can make whatever choices they wish to.
Oh my god! And I walk onto the lift.
I think we know that, Felix, but do me a favor for now and quit moping and dial it in case we have some stuff to kill. And Jack is also going to walk on.
Okay,
I just
Dorhan's
walk
hanging
by
back.
Felix and just kind of shrug and walk on too.
Okay. Dorhan just waits. Is Reen moving on too?
Yeah, she's following Atlas.
Okay. Oh, right,
wherever
okay.
he goes.
All right, sounds good. Dorhan walks over and kind of just leans in while you guys are in the lift and kind of talks to Felix for a second. Just,
Felix, if you're looking for somebody to blame for this, I was the one that needed the extra rest. I was the one that said that we should wait longer. So if you're looking for somebody to blame, then perhaps you should look at me. I'm sorry.
I think everybody wanted the extra rest. I mean, Darius is concerned about us rushing in unprepared. I think this is the most prepared we've ever been for anything. I don't know how much more prepared we could possibly be.
Preparation isn't always physical. I think we need to all work as a unit and be on the same page. Not just physically, but mentally. I think it's important. Don't you?
I'm trying, but I don't know what more we can do.
Well, perhaps we just take it one step at a time. How about that?
All right.
And Dorhan takes a step onto the lift.
Okay. I'll put the key back in so that the lift can be activated, and I'll walk on with everybody else.
Perfect. As soon as you get on, Dorhan,
Everyone ready?
holds onto the lever.
So now or never.
Send it.
Very well.
He pulls the lever and you chunk. You all kind of lose your foot for a second, then it starts to move down. So you guys are going to have 5 minutes of downtime. If you wish to prepare anything, talk to each other, whatever you want to do, let me know.
Darius is just there's railings, right?
Yep. Yeah.
On the
Well,
lift.
it's very small. It's like roped. It's just roped. You could around the
Okay.
edges.
Never mind then. Either way, Darius is like just looking out. He's not looking inward.
Okay. Staring into the blackness. You see Darius is
Yeah.
kind of not paying attention to anyone. Okay. So the lift moved down in silence.
Darius,
Looks over his shoulder.
it might be a little bit strange, but is there anything you could play? Haven't really heard you play that thing properly.
He pulls out his
Oh
lute.
yes,
And
a
he
song
starts-
would be great.
Starts playing the Final Fantasy, the crystal music, the ding ding ding.
Let's hear it.
I'm not singing it. I don't have a guitar to play either.
Yeah, so as the
Yeah.
lift's going down and Darius just plucking away
Can you
at
hum
his...
it?
Go on, do it. Do it, Jay. Hum it. Do it.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna record it.
I like a little speaker pops out from behind my.
Back and like elevates out, and I kind of almost look a little shocked that it's happening, and then I just like repeat the same melody in tandem with him. And it just kind of it plays like solemnly in like almost like like the row your boat kind of tandem, and it creates a stereo effect that actually
but-
is quite pleasing.
Darius, being the musician he is, while Atlas is playing the melody, he actually harmonizes with it and starts playing like a harmony along with it.
You see Dorhan's just tapping his metal foot against the floor of the lift. All right, so you hear this kind of echo around as the lift goes down, and eventually we, uninterrupted, everybody reaches the bottom of the mine.
I fold the speaker away like closer to the bottom, not like I don't wait till we get to the bottom.
Okay.
Well, that was new. I like that. Not sure where that came from, but
I'm into it.
I was gonna say I've never seen you done that before.
I don't know. I never was able to do that before.
Well, I did promise you I'd give you some music lessons, so.
Once they get out, Jack is going to immediately search for the area and see if he can find prints of any sort.
Doran says,
Actually, there is something. When I was down here, that electrical wave thing that was happening. This dagger was stuck in a scroll. The scroll disappeared when I pulled the dagger out, but I don't know if anybody can make use of daggers or not. I don't use daggers.
Oh, I can.
Okay, so
I think all of us can, except maybe Felix.
he holds up the
I'm proficient with martial weapons.
Did he pass it to me?
So yeah, he hands you this dagger. It's got these weird runes all down the blade. It's quite
Follow it.
exquisite. All right, so you see this exquisite blade into the Atlas.
Delicious.
Does it start pulsing electricity inside of him?
It's an EMP, just
Are
blows
you
him up.
actually going to use that, or was that food, or are you storing it? I'm a little worried if that's something that did something energy-wise that we don't know what, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I am just storing it for now because I'm
Okay.
not hungry, but
Just want to make sure.
eventually I'll probably.
Well, Atlas, can I take a look at it? If it helps, that you can hold my dagger while I hold this one.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I just open my mouth really wide. And it's like it's sitting in like a tray.
Okay.
Do I have to reach in and grab it, or is it just out there?
You have to reach in, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take it, and I would like to. It was covered in runes, right? So I'd like to look at it.
Yeah, so you see it's a nice exquisite handle. It's kind of got a little brace where it kind of guard your hand, and it's got a curved blade with runes that they're not currently lit up, but it's inscribed the whole way down the blade. Looks very nice, very elegant.
Can I see if it's magical?
Do you have identify
Or detect
item
magic?
or detect magic?
Nope. But I have an Arcana ability.
Well, you can wait till a short rest and check it out and figure out what it is at a short rest if you want. If you don't have identify item.
Felix, do you know what this is? It's got your fancy stuff on your suit, and he's gonna toss it to him.
Yeah, I mean, given enough time with it, I could identify what it does, but not here, not right now.
Okay. Well, maybe later, and he's gonna ask for it back so he can give it back to Atlas, so he can get his dagger back.
Okay, yeah, give it back.
All right.
Here you go. Thank you.
I just mutter.
Right. Need a dagger, take a dagger. Have a dagger, leave a dagger.
We'll work on that later. And now Jack wants to look around.
All right. So yeah, roll a perception.
Perception, you say?
Yeah.
18. So 23.
Okay, so everything looks very similar to when you were last here, other than these tracks now do continue down here. So you see the tracks kind of branch off. The smaller tracks seem to go more to the sort of the easterly direction of the room, whereas the giant footprints and the sort of more humanoid footprints seem to lead a little bit more to the north of the room.
Well, do we want to jump a bunch of little guys, or do we want to go for the big guys?
I prefer little guys, but I mean, happy to do what the group wants. I'm an Atlas team player.
It might be wiser to go for the weaker ones. We don't know what to expect from the bigger guys. So, especially if we're in the middle of fighting the bigger guys and the little guys show up.
Well, I mean, we're in the same situation if it goes the other way around.
True, but if we work quick enough, we might be able to kill the little guys before the big guys get there.
How many little guys are there?
Do I have an idea by the tracks?
You can tell about 4 or 5. It's hard because they are kind of mixed up a little bit, but if you had to guess, maybe 4 or 5 of the little ones.
I'm guessing 4 to 5. That's just a guess, though.
How many bigger ones are there?
2. 1 big guy and 1 humanoid figure.
So, sorry, I just want to be clear. Is our goal to eliminate all of the demons, or is it to get Sanguine?
I think
might as-
they're kind of they kind of blend.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find Sanguine freely and without incident unless we get rid of these guys.
And I'm pretty sure if we do find Sanguine, then we're going to have to deal with them anyways. So,
And who's not to say that they have Sanguine on them? We could check their pockets.
Okay, very well.
So, little guys it is, eh? We gotta go east.
All right, so if you're tracking the footsteps, so roll an investigation, or sorry, a survival, just to see if you can keep track of the footprints.
Man, you really like testing me, huh?
It's a long passageway and such, so.
It's a 19 on the die, so that'll be a 24.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
he's
so
making up for last session.
So yeah, to the east, you do track the footprints, the smaller set of footprints going right through the door. Kind of like that's by that staging area, you do see them start to lead out in that direction. Down here.
Okay. Atlas, Reen is gonna leave your side for a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, if she needs to.
Why don't
Sure.
you come here and I'll show you what I'm looking at? And he's gonna get out his what are they called? Seeker stone or something?
Yep.
And he's gonna kind of show it to Atlas, and he's gonna walk over to the entrance, and he's gonna send Reen up slowly, and he's gonna show Atlas what he's looking at.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right, so
What do we see?
What do we see?
so what instruction? So you're still holding it, or did you give it to Alice? You're just showing him.
I'm kind of like holding it off to the
Okay.
side, like this is what we're looking at, and I can talk to Reen telepathically right now. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
tell her to scout, and if we see anything, just to retreat back to us.
Okay. So yeah, Reen kind of goes off into the darkness. This passageway looks pretty well carved out. Looks like it's purposeful. And she just proceeds into darkness, walking 20, 30, 40 feet. Still looks like the same type of tunnel as she first entered. Anybody doing anything else while Reen's proceeding through there?
I'm just keeping an eye out around the room to make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
Okay. All right, so Reen now gone about 90 feet, getting to the edge of your limits of your figure stone, and it is still looking like the same path. It's about 5 foot wide, about 7 foot tall. Kind of, it is squared off, kind of in shape, like again, very purposefully built, and continues forward, still into darkness.
I would say it's safe to start walking.
Very well. Are we all moving together?
Yes, so we should.
I'll stick to Jack.
Okay.
Felix, I know you like to be in the front, so if you want to get ahead of me, I just need to keep a good distance from Reen so we don't lose contact.
Yeah, I mean, I'll at least walk close to you. I mean, you're the much better tracker, Jack. I think that you'll spot danger before I did.
Understood. And then Jack is going to just head on through.
Okay. So, roll a perception check for Reen.
Yeah. 4, or what do I get? 6.
6. Okay. So as she continues down further, she's almost about 175 feet maybe from where you first started. I'm assuming you've kind of been moving to stay within range. Is that a fair thing to say?
Yes.
Okay. So as she continues, she starts to see that the tunnel now starts to widen and open up. and she can see like little flickers of light straight ahead, maybe about like 70 or 80 feet ahead of where she is as the tunnel starts to open up.
I'm gonna tell her to wait, and then I want to wait to send her in, but I want to wait until we're like maybe 40 feet behind her. That way we're close before we just send her in and she gets jumped by a bunch of squirrels or whatever those things were.
Okay. All right. So is everybody continuing to move up? With
Yep.
Jack? Okay. So yeah, you can now see Reen within about 40 feet of you, straight ahead.
Telepathically, he's gonna say, "All right, girl, we're behind you. Move on in," and then she's gonna proceed in and look around.
Okay, so roll another perception check for her.
Much better. 22.
Okay. So as she gets a little bit closer in, she can hear now some talking, some vocal tone that she doesn't understand. You can
You're telling me they do not speak Draconic?
they're not speaking Draconic. You can
Lame.
hear it though, and you can hear what they're saying, and you hear,
I can't believe that worked. He really knows what he's doing, doesn't he? I wish you weren't here for so long, though. I want to go home.
and you recognize the language to be Abyssal.
Anyone else here speak Abyssal?
Abyssal?
It's a language called Abyssal.
No.
Well, that's what they speak. So, whatever we're about to go lay eyes on is not going to be super friendly. Shall we run in, or do we want to still take a stealthy approach?
What are we running into?
Reen's in earshot of a few people talking, and they don't want to be here much longer, so it sounds like they're inviting us to kill them.
Can you see how many people there are? Are we rushing into an army? What is...
Can Reen see how many people there are?
She wants to get closer.
Depends. Does she think she can get closer without giving away her position?
She doesn't really know.
Ah.
She can't, as she's moving in, like she doesn't visually see anybody right now, so
we're feeling brave. Reen got a +5 to her hit points. She's a beast. We're sending her in.
all right.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as Reen moves forwards, are you still looking through? Or are you watching her live? Are you still looking through the Seeker Stone? Or are you watching her?
How far out in front of me is she?
If she's moving in, she's probably about right on the edge of your night vision, about 60 right now, 60 feet.
I will switch to it. I do want Reen to be somewhat stealthy, though, if that's okay.
Wow, that's a little late now.
Fine.
So yeah, as she moves forwards, watching through this, you hear now,
What was that?
and she starts to see two figures start walking towards her.
As soon as they start walking towards her, I'm gonna tell her to retreat, and she's gonna run back into the darkness.
Okay. So you hear,
There's something down here. Quick, everyone.
and you can see the lights flickering. You can see now kind of shadows move in front of the lights that are flickering in the distance.
And Jack is going to say quietly, "Get ready. They saw her," and he said, "Everyone. Don't know how many numbers there are. Hopefully 4 to 5. Good luck."
Should we
And
back up?
Jack is going to stand at a ready position and ready in action with his crossbow.
Should we retreat?
No, we made it all the way down here.
Felix, what do you think?
I trust whatever Jack says.
Then we fight.
Unusual, but I'll take it.
Very well. Okay, so Dorhan kind of gets himself sword up, ready. You can see him bracing his metal foot at the ground, ready for battle.
As Rain, I want Rain to come all the way to us.
Okay.
And you said, so you said within I had 60 feet of vision. I could see her, and she went into an opening, right?
Yeah, it started to open out. Yeah. It started to
So
just go back into the hallway, basically.
So Jack can see the opening.
Yeah, you can see like the light flickering. You can't see where that opening starts. It's further than your eyesight right now. You'd have to be up there to be able to really pin it down.
Jack is going to not use his crossbow, and he is going to put his hands together, and his hands are going to begin to glow, not grow. They're going to start glowing green, and he's going to slam his hands down on the ground, and he is going to launch out a spike growth, and he's going to shoot it out 80 feet in front of him, and he's going to have it encompass a 20-foot zone.
Okay. That being the case, everybody roll initiative.
Ooh. Yay. 5.
Oh, you don't have the initiative order up. There we go.
Just popped it up now. All right, Dorhan, what you got, buddy? So as they start to come closer, you see small figures, roughly the size of the demons you encountered before, but they look different. You can't quite make out what they are, but they just look slightly different shaped.
I cannot put in my number.
Yeah, no worries. What is your number?
11. And I probably have a higher dexterity than Felix.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's sort it. Sending. Okay. Yay.
Let them take damage.
All right, so yeah, you. I'm not familiar with your growth spike spell. I gotta look it up here.
It makes a 20-foot radius, and anything in it, it becomes rough terrain. And for every 5 foot they walk, they take 2d4 damage.
Okay, so. Whoops, that's not a cool line.
Did you draw that by hand?
Yeah. Rectangle. So 20-foot range, you said? Or 20 foot?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. So we'll do it right on here. All right. So that area there.
Perfect.
Let me bring up your spell so I can see it. There we go. There, it takes 2d4 piercing. So there's not even a check for it?
Nope. Every 5
Damn.
foot they take damage.
Let's make a wisdom for okay. 2d4 piercing. All right, roll your damage. 2d4.
For both of them?
Separate rolls. Yeah.
5 points of damage for the first one.
Okay.
And 3 points of damage for the second one.
All right. Yeah, see, these things start to just spiral out of the ground and wrap around, almost thorns just stabbing into the bottom of the feet of these entities that are coming towards you guys. So you got a bit of a jump on them, and Jack, you can now go ahead with your first attack.
Jack is going to launches crossbow, and he is going to make a crossbow attack at the one on the left.
Okay.
And he's going to say to him, "Don't worry, we'll get you out of here real soon, guys."
Say that in Abyssal so they understand you.
Yes, yeah, very much in Abyssal.
The head kind of spins around. This is at you.
I want them to be insulted. An 18 plus 8, I'm assuming a 26 hits.
It does hit.
Excellent. And then I'm rolling a d8, which would hide it. There it is. 7 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay.
I am then going to make a second attack at the same one with my crossbow.
Is this your bonus action or is this your second attack?
My second attack, and then I'm going to use my bonus action as well.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 just hits.
Hey, at least it hit this time.
Just tried to duck out of the way and just caught it right in the shoulder as it tried to dodge.
The second bolt is going to be dealing 10 damage.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, I'm going to also attack it. And I'm assuming a 14 does not hit.
You assume correctly. So the arrow comes in and it just pummels off. It says pauldron. It just bounces right off as it kind of like shimmies to the side. You hear the arrow bounce off the rock to the side.
That will be it for Jack.
Okay. Very good. Felix, you're up.
Yeah, so Felix is going to move ahead right away, wanting to be in position to protect everybody. And he's just going to get just close enough and still holding the stone of daylight. He's going to hold it forward and speak the third command word and use 5 of the charges to attempt to blind both of these creatures. They're just exactly 30 feet away, so...
Oops.
Perfect.
Didn't do that. Sorry.
Constitution saving throw 15. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. So you guys see this blinding light shoot out from the stone forwards, and for a moment the entire kind of cavern that you guys have entered is lit up. And for a split second, you see these strange-looking demon things as they kind of wince and look back. And as they start to look forwards towards you, you just see like black in their eyes, and they are both currently blinded.
Nice. Solar flare.
All right, and Felix will just kind of take like a combat posture, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Stuff. Darius, you're up.
All right, so hold on. Let me see what the rating on that. They are here. Oh, perfect. Doop. Yep, excellent. Okay, so Darius looks ahead and gives like a devil horn, and he just goes, "Yeah!" And he puts his hand up, and the arcane energy in his chest starts to vibrate, fires up his arm, and you see like a lightning bolt shoot up, and then he's still making like the "yeah," but you don't hear any sound, and then you see the lightning bolt crash down on top of them, and then they hear that, but it's like amplified, and I'm gonna cast Shatter on them at level 2.
Constitution saving. It's
I
Constitution
didn't want to do
saving
that.
throw,
I just
right?
wanted it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what they got.
You can take that as my roll. I didn't mean to roll, but I was trying to link it in chat.
The negative. The negative. So they both fail.
These things are just getting beat up.
Yeah, man. All right. So 11 thunder damage to both. All right. Does these things still kind of like entangled underneath, kind of being pulled down, and this lightning just comes down and radiates through their body. Actually,
yeah, and then I'm gonna turn to Atlas, and I'm gonna be like, stab those guys, stab them both with your scalpel hand. They both won't see it coming. And then I'm gonna give him an inspiration. So you get
Like
1d8 inspiration.
My jaw is just like,
It's like angels singing.
all right, awesome. So these guys are like radiating in electricity, thorns all around them. They're trying to grab their eyes because they're blinded. They have no idea what the heck's going on right now. Anything else for you, Darius? I think it's pretty good.
No, that's it.
am I not on the turn order?
I do not.
Yeah,
see
you're
you.
last. Yeah, 5.
No, I'm not on.
I
there,
don't
though.
see him on there, but
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I see you. You're 5 right after the warrior demons.
All right, as long as you see it.
Yeah. So Dorhan is up. He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ah! So he charges up the 30 feet that he can.
Oh, if only this damn leg wasn't here, I could have made it.
And he uses his bonus action to rage. And he just yells at them. Ah! And that's all he can do.
ooh, did you see the changes coming to Rage?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some stuff. Some
pretty
fighter
cool.
stuff too. Okay, so now we are back. It is the warrior demon's turn. Every fight it travels. Okay, so if you want to roll 2d4, Luke, for each of the warrior demons, each one of them will get hurt.
Excellent. One of them will be taking 8 damage, and the next one will be taking 6 damage. You can pick the order in which they take it.
Yeah, So you see them try to charge out, both of these things try to charge out of this area, but these thorns and vines just holding them back. One makes it out and then runs right over to Dorhan. He pulls out this sword, and as he does, you see kind of like this dark, almost looks like smoke coming off the side of this blade, and just thrusts it right towards Dorhan. And he hits.
You rolled
It's
at
with-
disadvantage, right?
It's with disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, because he's
Blind.
blinded.
Oof.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Too bad, Dorhan. 2, 3,
At least he's raging.
It's Rage OP.
5, 12, so
It really
6,
is.
so 9 damage. So you see this blade, even though this thing is blind and it just shoots forwards, it pierces him right in the shoulder, and you see this kind of black smoke essence almost pull into Dorhan's body. Just shoves it off, grabs the blade, and pushes him back. And then you see the other one move forward, again, charge up to Dorhan, and he also grabs his blade out and shoves it towards his other shoulder.
Did they take the damage for walking through the stuff?
Yeah, I did that first. All right, so as you can see him, like his eyes flickering, trying to grasp and figure out where this guy's in front of him, and he stabs forward. And this time, luckily, Dorhan's able to kind of just shift his body weight just at the last second and dodge the sword coming through. And that will be the warrior. So Atlas, you're up.
Okay.
Bless
All
you.
right. Thanks. So I think I'm just going to release my rocket hand, click it down, and drop it directly behind them.
Okay.
And I'm going to reckless attack.
Oh, he multi-class.
What? I was like, we didn't talk about that. I know what you're doing.
No, I'm kidding. Just a little scar coming through. We'll fuck him up. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Did you have my little hand? Okay.
Oh, you should have it in your journal.
I should have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
It should all be set
Fucking
up for you
hand.
now.
There we go. Cool.
I finally figured out how to do
And-
stuff, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Rocket. No, that's the wrong one. How do I get rid of it? Delete.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. All right. So I can drop it behind the one in front of. Was it Dorhan there? And I'm gonna stabby stab.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Oh, is that the wrong one? I think it's the wrong one. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, there we go.
It's with advantage as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
you
don't
you
you
have
have bardic
inspiration.
inspiration.
flanking door
Yep.
and well, these little demon guys just getting hit from all points.
Okay, so 9 and then Bardic Inspiration gives me a D8.
Well,
right?
if 15 hits, don't waste the inspiration.
One D8.
Oh, okay, it's select. Okay, I select it. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So I'll roll with the 15.
Okay,
Well,
so
15
this is,
misses.
Oh, is it a miss?
yeah.
Yeah, 16 is its AC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so now you can use the inspiration.
Okay,
Yeah,
So,
you can use it after.
I can choose. Okay, all right,
Yeah, you can choose when to use it, and you can do it after if you failed.
right. Okay, so then that would be obviously
So
23.
okay, so that hits. So roll
22.
damage.
Okay. Damage. It's been a while.
And as his hand comes down as a slash, a lightning bolt is going to slap it and electrify it.
Okay.
From Marine.
Okay, so this will be piercing. Smith. 7 piercing damage, or 9 piercing damage, sorry.
And then it's going to have an additional 5 lightning damage.
9, so 11. Okay. All right, so this thing feels this thing pierce in as electrocution as well comes through. Electricity, it doesn't seem too bothered by, but the pierce in the spinal column, it definitely felt that for sure. Anything else for you?
So do I still can't use I can't use the bonus action for another attack?
No.
Why not?
You used your bonus action already.
Yeah,
to-
to
so
do
then-
that.
That was a spell. It's a spell. It's not a bonus action.
Yeah, the spell's casting time is 1 bonus action.
Oh, okay. So I have a regular action?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So I can technically cast another spell?
A
No,
cantrip.
because you can't cast 2 spells in the same turn.
Okay.
Unless it's a cantrip, yeah.
So I can cast a cantrip.
Yes.
Okay. I will cast Sacred Flame on the one that I stabbed.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll. Actually, it's a DC.
Oh, I just clicked it and rolled, whatever that is.
It's all good. So he saves. So it misses.
I'm going to cutting words that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
You only gotta roll a 2.
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Yeah. Or a 3, actually. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay.
It's a D8, not a D6, but I rolled an 8, so
Yeah. All right. So roll for damage.
Well, that was my roll. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Oh
or?
no,
Yeah,
it's okay.
you got 11. Yeah.
11. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. All right.
Even radiant damage.
11. So
So you just see my eyes like light up, and then just like a beam of energy shoot out up like vertically, and then it comes vertically down upon them.
So this thing that just you can't see, it's just getting completely obliterated. It's got electricity coming in its back. It had shaken off these thorns off its side. It's got a stab in its back. It's just this thing is completely. It looks like it's about to pass out, and it's hardly even done anything yet. So unless you're using any movement, that'll be you.
I will use a little bit of movement. I am just gonna move over to to this little. This is like a rock. Like I want to just kind of tuck my way. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll just move to the side. Sorry.
A little bit of
Tuck
coverage.
my way, just half coverage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. So as this chaos ensues, you guys can see the flickering lights. You still see shadows moving, and you now see two more of these warriors appear as they enter and charge through this area. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Would you like me to
25.
roll damage for them?
Yep.
Yeah. The first one is going to take 7 damage,
20, 25, 30.
and the second one is going to take 6 damage.
But they move through, isn't it 2d4 every 5 feet?
Yep, every
Yeah.
every step they take through the area. So
Yeah, so you need to roll 8d4.
I got to roll 3 more. I got to roll 6 more times.
yeah, it's 8d4 total if they're running through the whole thing.
Bruh.
Spike growth is not so.
It is. Okay, I'm going to just do one of them first. So
Yeah.
the 3 rolls that I'm about to do are for one of them.
Well, I already took off the first one, so.
Okay, 3
Get your
damage, followed by 3 damage, followed by 8 damage. Next
Okay,
one,
roll one more.
one more.
Yeah.
7 damage.
Okay. Because I already took off the first ones you rolled. All right, perfect.
So
All
I
right,
should
so let's
do 2 more.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. I took off the first ones as well when you rolled.
Yeah,
them
but
at
that
the
was
beginning.
There's
2.
2 of them.
Oh, you weren't
so-
adding the dice together? Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
That was like for each roll. I was just I was spouting out the rolls.
Sorry, I thought you rolled both the dice at the same time. Okay, go ahead.
So did you do the totals right then?
Yep.
Okay. So 6 damage plus 8 damage.
No, you're good now. You're good now because he took the 7
Yeah.
off from the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was only 2 more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, so 6 and 8.
Okay. All right, so these things charging down, anger in their eyes, and they don't realize why they're being held back, getting stabbed. You see them wincing left and right as they try to move forwards. As they clear the area, they get... Let me put them on the board. They pull out. You see them pull a bow off their back, and both take a shot at Doran because he's right there. 18. D plus 4. Okay, so 11 half is 6. So you see Doran now is trying to dodge these arrows coming in. It just clips his left shoulder as he tries to parry it. The other one takes a shot.
Just brutalizing good old Doran.
Yeah. 3 is 8, so -4. You see now another arrow piercing in the other side. And Doran, he looks like he's got thrown back, but then he just stomps his metal foot down. He's like, ah, come on! And you just see now he's getting raised up. His blood is coursing. His hands are almost shaking on his greatsword, getting ready for the next attack. All right, Jack, you're up.
Jack's going to turn to Atlas and go, "This is because of you, Atlas." And he's going to run up right behind Doran. And he's going to put his left hand up on him. And his hand is going to glow, and he is going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And he is going to get 7 points of health back.
It's because of me?
That was supposed to be semi-meaningful, but never mind. And then Jack's going to just kind of peek around Doran's right shoulder, and he's going to fire off. Actually, he's going to be on the left side, and he's going to fire off 2 crossbow bolts. One in this one, and one in this one. Rapid fire, baby.
So you already used your action for cure wounds. That's an action.
Correct, and then I could use another. I can attack. Oh, you're right.
If you
'cause I
attack, yeah, you
can't-
have to have the second attack. So, yeah, you can't.
So I can't do anything.
You can't attack. No. You can use
You're
a
right, I
bonus,
knew
you
that.
can use
I
a
was just
bonus
testing
action.
I can
You
what?
You can use a bonus action for something.
Well, now I feel silly.
You can tell Rain to do something with your bonus action, right?
Yeah, that's true. Jack is going to have Reen jump up into combat. 20, 25.
You can go through his space. You can reach the first one. You can get rid of
She's
that
just
door
gonna
on.
she's gonna stand to the left of Felix, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. All right, Felix, you're up.
All right. So how can I assess how injured these guys are? You said the one right in front
Yeah.
of Doran looks like he's pretty hurt. What about the two guys that?
Both of them in front of Dorhan, they look like they want to turn tail. There's blood gushing out of them. They still they're completely almost destroyed.
What about the two that charged through the spike growth? How do they look?
They look okay. Not crazy damaged.
Okay. Also, sorry. The blinded ones. Did you roll? They're supposed to re-roll their save at the end of their turn. Try not to be
Right.
blinded anymore.
Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
4. Oh, yeah. 2.
Okay, man, that's fine then.
At least they hit, to attack.
They're
Yeah.
used to it now, I guess.
Felix is gonna start charging forward towards these creatures, and he's like, "Stay away from my friends!" And he claps his hands together, and they glow purple, and you hear like a slight thunderous crack, and he pushes his hands forward as he casts Thunder Wave with his suit.
Nice. Push him back in those thorns.
Awesome.
So DC 15 save to get pushed back.
Nice.
All right. So first one up close to you fails. The one to the right saves. Back left saves. Back right fails. So the two in the
So it's
middle
just-
fail.
The two in the middle fail. So the two in the middle both take 16 thunder and get pushed back 10 feet, and the other two take 8 thunder and don't move.
Okay. All right, so yeah, as you guys see this, it's almost like a ripple effect. It looks like it happens underneath the ground, just ripping these guys apart. And you see as the two in front of Dorhan just almost obliterate. Their body just shakes, and you just see the bones crack out from the side of their skin and collapse on the ground. The one falling back into the thorns, blood just squirting everywhere. He lands in the thorns, and he looks very, very hurt.
He takes 6 more damage.
I don't think so. But...
No, I think it's not whenever he's pushed into it.
Yeah.
When he's
Well,
moving.
when he
voluntarily.
moves, he can fine.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay. And then I'll move. I'll move into position here, and kind of stand poised, like with my fists at the ready to fight either one of them if they try to move.
Okay.
And that'll
Perfect.
be my turn.
All right. Awesome. Nice work. All right, Darius, you're up.
All right, so let me just see here. Shit. Oh, but I guess I could.
It lasts up to 10 minutes. Hell.
Yeah, dude, spike growth is nuts, man. I'm surprised you didn't know about it, because like in Baldur's Gate 3, you can pretty much solo the entirety of Act 1 with only that spell.
Oh my
Oh, I've
god.
known about spike growth, but I didn't want to use it at first, and
So,
then, but like
just
at every
for-
campaign I've been in, someone's used it.
Oh, I'm surprised Colin didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Just so you can see, this is how I want to cast it, so that Felix is just on the outside of it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out my lute and just start like heavy strumming. Same thing. There's gonna be no sound, But then again, lightning will smash down, and all the sound that I made is going to come out ringing on these two.
Okay.
I will cast Shatter again.
Roger, Roger.
I will post it in chat this time so I can actually roll.
Oh my god. So the one beside Felix fails. And the one behind also fails.
And where are my d8s? That's 12. There we go. Okay, so 7, 14 damage.
All right. So you see the electricity come down. The one in the front beside Felix, you just see it shaking. The one in the that was standing in the spike growth. As soon as it hits, he doesn't barely even move, and he just shrugs his shoulders and collapses. He's dead. Completely obliterated. Anything else for you, Darius?
No, I'm good.
All right. Dorhan. So Dorhan charges forwards.
It's like, now it's my turn, you little shit.
And
Sorry, Darius, do you move up to cast that? I assume you move up, right? Because I just noticed your description. It says 60-foot reach.
Yeah, it's within range. I measured it when they were in
okay.
the spikes.
yeah, seen his little arrow thing.
Oh, okay. Roger, sorry.
So Dorhan lifts up his greatsword. He's so angry now, getting hit so much, it doesn't look like there's any effort whatsoever. Brings it down. And misses. Goes right above the bleeding, almost knocked out. Demon completely misses. Comes along right for his torso with the second swing. 11, raging's 13.
Can I reaction inspire him? I don't know if I can use my inspiration like that.
I don't believe so, no. Oh. And then he comes up for the third attack, sweeping upwards from below, trying to slice this thing in half. And misses. So he tries to get it right between the legs, and just the bad thing manages to kind of stumble back just at the last second, and you just see the greatsword blade just come like an inch right up the front of the body of this thing as it dodges Dorhan's last attack, and he just puts his foot down and goes, "Grah!" And that's Dorhan's. So this
Good try, big guy.
this warrior, so it lunges forward with its sword, one last ditch effort to try and do some damage. 14. It just bounces right off Dorhan. He's just standing so vigorous, it just almost bounces off his bicep. Absolutely no hit whatsoever. He just stands there shivering and shaking, looking around now, seeing he doesn't have anybody backing him up. And Atlas, it's your turn.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. I can move it up to striking range. Like, I know.
Yeah.
I guess I'd have to go around this way. No. I can share the same spaces.
Yeah, and you can go through us with no problem. So.
Yeah, I don't even think it has collision because it's
Yeah.
not even a targetable unit. So I think you can just pass through whatever you want with that thing.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to stab the shit out of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Where are we? Oh. Just normal, right? No advantage.
No, he's not blinded or anything, or flanked. For
Nat
fuck's
20.
sake.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah. How do you want to kill that guy?
Can we roll damage first?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I'm gonna roll damage anyways.
He has 1 HP.
Yeah, but we want to know how you gotta
dead
crit. You
he
gotta let him
is?
roll the crit. Come on.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, how do I roll the damage? Oh wait, never mind.
If you
Yeah,
click the
yeah.
rocket scalpel,
Yeah.
just roll 2 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another crit. Oh my god.
Alice is broken.
Paxio.
So 9 and then 6.
If you If you
15?
click the
Yeah,
rocket
it's 12,
scalpel
so it's
in
15,
In the
yeah.
chat. Click
Yeah.
the one in the chat.
it'll
Okay,
auto crit it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if I click that, do that.
So you're
Yeah, there you
15.
go. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. So I got the same thing. Wow. I just
All right,
rolled
go ahead.
two.
How do you want to kill this poor guy?
I'm gonna just like flip the scalpel into like slash mode, and I'm just gonna kind of slowly push it into his neck, and then draw a big, or sorry, into his face, and then draw a big smile on his face with the scalpel.
Alice is messed up.
Okay.
I like when they
That's W.
smile.
And then yeah, I'll just let him bleed out with a giant smile on
Alright.
his face.
So as you guys see this, the blood just squirting from the sides of his mouth. And this thing just collapses in a bloody mess on the ground. Yeah.
Don't go forwards. Let them come.
Jack, that's what you hear yelling in the back. And we're gonna take a break, 5-minute break.
Don't go forwards. Let them come.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
No,
wait
you
5 minutes.
come.
You come here into this really
No, you
dangerous
come
area
here.
here. All right, be right back.
All right.
All right, so as you guys, this battle coming to an end, Jack, you hear a yell and abyssal from the back. Do you convey this to everybody? Do you keep it to yourself?
That they said not to advance, to let them come to them. I'll say nobody move, and then in abyssal, I'm going to yell back, "They're almost dead. Get up here."
Okay.
And I'm going to try to persuade the gentleman in the back to advance.
So roll a deception check.
Yeah.
Are we still in like turn order?
No.
No. Okay, I gotta pull my scalpel back.
Okay.
My deception
My hand.
is a +2. There's a 15. Are they dumb? Do they believe me?
Let me check.
They're dumb as balls.
You don't know yet. I gotta check his thing.
+15. Like, oh man.
How's Dorhan looking? Is he looking
Plus
okay
27.
health wise?
He's looking excellent ever since Jack
yeah,
touched him.
he got a little healing touch action, so he's not too
Okay.
bad. He's looking pretty healthy.
Does anyone else need any healing? Any repairs? Well, we'll figure this out. Okay, good, great.
I'm not too bad.
Okay.
I'm great.
I never got hit by them, so
Okay. Do you have any mental repairs? Need to talk about anything? Any stress in your life?
I pipe up. He's a therapist.
As Jack is standing next to Dorhan, he is going to look to Atlas and go, "Atlas, this is what I meant," and he's going to recast Cure Wounds on Dorhan.
Okay.
And I just max rolled, so he's going to get 10 hit points back.
Okay. Perfect.
Jack, that's great. I don't understand why. What did you mean by that? Am my healing ability not sufficient for the Atlas?
Before, I don't know how to do. I didn't know how to like fix things or heal you, and in that time of crisis when you were dying,
You
if
jumped
I would
off
have-
the elevator.
if I would have known this, I probably could have used it on you.
Okay, I see what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it.
Bless.
So you hear back, and Abyssal.
Well, hurry up and finish them and come back.
Jack is going to think a second and go,
This is
And
DM
Abyssal.
metagaming.
"No, get up here and help us, bum."
You don't tell me what to do, squat.
You don't tell me. You're not my supervisor.
oh yeah. Now we just sit here and wait for them to run through the spike growth and die.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold on. Jack is going to say, "I can bench more than you."
There's no reply.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, they're not coming. I tried my best. So I guess we can advance. And he's going to drop concentration. And you're gonna see
What was that conversation? What happened?
Oh, there's more of them up there, and they are telling the ones we killed or the other ones to not advance because they're just getting destroyed by us. So they want us.
Almost like they know that there's a spike growth.
It's very possible they know that's there, but that doesn't mean I can't just drop it and then reapply it when we get further up. We got the first 4 with the element of surprise, so I think we can handle whatever's up there.
Agreed.
So, and then you'll see the spike growth, all the vines just dissipate, and Jack will begin making his way up.
Felix, perhaps we should go first.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, be at the ready, everyone. Everybody ready?
Dorhan, do you need any more healing, or are you okay?
No, I'm feeling very healthy. Thank you.
Excellent.
All right, so everybody's moving up.
Yep.
We are.
So as you move up, Dorhan drops to his knees. He's writhing back and forth, grabbing the side of his head. He's down on both of his knees right now. Seems to have some sort of searing pain in his head.
You okay, big guy?
I just healed him.
My head.
I want to try scanning him, see if I can see what's going on.
Okay, medicine check.
I'll cast guidance on myself as well. $20.
20. From everything you can see, his wounds have been fully repaired. You can find no reason for him receiving any pain right now. Everything looks medically perfect.
There's no biological reason that he would be having any pain right now. This must be magical of some sort.
Still down on both knees.
Oh, it's subsiding. It's subsiding. Oh, we have to push forwards. We can't wait for this.
And he just pushes himself up and starts running forwards.
Well, you don't look like you're in a condition to fight.
We don't have time.
He just keeps running forwards.
Okay.
All right, so as you guys move, perfect. Is everybody move? Everybody's moving up, yes?
Yep, as a team.
Okay. So as you guys get closer now, you see this blue square that followed me. Get out of here.
You're gonna need it in about 4 seconds.
It's all good. So you guys charge up, and now the lights you see now come in better into focus, and you start to see some sort of camp ahead of you. You see a couple more of these figures that you were fighting, some of the dog figures you recognize standing at the back, and some large thing that you haven't seen before standing off to the side. Some type of large demon.
Well,
yeah,
he
I
doesn't
missed
look
his
little.
footprints.
And everybody
think?
roll initiative.
$18.
Oh yeah.
Dang, you guys are going crazy.
Very nice, very nice.
Can you make a well, I can change it, right, if I roll initiative for Jack?
Yes.
'Cause I don't want to use roll 20.
I don't want people to see my rolls.
I'm so secret.
Hey, I got one more than last time. 6.
I'm like struggling to use my dice because roll 20 is so much more convenient.
Oh my god, really? One.
I just like rolling a dice because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm just used to it. Does anybody else hear those voices?
No, are you hearing voices?
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
Or are they? All
Are
right,
they in the room with us right now?
Do you see them? So you guys recharge up, and you see these guys are at the ready. Darius, you're up first.
Oi.
This room is fully lit. You can see tents everywhere. This is clearly somewhere that they've been for a long time.
Yes, well, recognizing those guys. One moment, please, while I look at the radius.
Processing.
Yeah, I've never done in a while.
Give me a circle. Alright. Perfect. Alright.
Could you scoot that
So
over just a bit to include all of them?
What do you mean? Well, I don't think the front guys can go invisible. So I just want the back three.
You're good.
So I look at them, I'm like, I see you, and I want to keep it that way. and I just put my hand out, and like a burst of light comes out from my hand and like goes up in the air, and it's like a firework. It goes off, it goes poof, and then like just sprinkles in the air. And I cast Fairy Fire.
All right. Dex 15. One on the left. Saves. One in the middle. Does not.
Fails.
Does
Aha!
not.
Excuse me.
All right. So you see the two on the right. All this kind of like a light kind of sparkles all around. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And yeah, so those two have advantage on attacks.
And I just look at Atlas and I just give him a wink. And I give him another inspiration.
Hey,
All right,
get
perfect.
so invigorated around you.
But when I do it, my tooth also goes king.
A little sparkle.
Is it
All right.
gold?
No, they're just
Temporarily
whites.
silver shine.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Anything else? Any movement, Darius?
No, I want to stay as back as possible.
Okay. All right, Felix, you're up.
Okay. So the really big guy,
Mhm.
what's he wielding for weapons or weapon or what's he got?
So right now, it looks like he's holding a massive kind of butcher knife in one hand and a massive pot in the other one.
Okay. And what's his armor? What's that made out of?
It looks, from what you can tell, it looks kind of like leatherish. It doesn't look like he's,
Okay.
you know, giant warrior.
Bro's gonna go blow for blow with him.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here, I guess. But I'm gonna, as I'm moving, I'm going to turn towards the really big guy. And with my left gauntlet, I look at him and I focus on the big butcher knife, and I snap my finger, and like some spark of flame come out as my gauntlet glows red, and then his butcher knife burns like molten hot as I cast heat metal.
Okay.
Oh,
Cutting words, it's okay.
yeah, that's fair. I don't. Do I have any left? I have one left. I'm gonna use it.
Mhm.
All right. Drop your weapon.
So -5 times 4, so it's a 14. What? 15? Ah,
The DC's 15.
missed by 1.
So he okay. So he takes terrible roll. So he takes 3 fire damage,
Okay.
and then he has to drop it because he failed the
Okay.
con save.
All right. So yeah, you see this sword burst into flames. And just kind of shaking his hand. He feels like it's on fire. Somebody's shaking it around, even though his hand isn't on fire. He's just flopping it up and down. And the sword is now on the ground. Nice. Anything else for you, Felix?
Nope, that's it. So I'm just positioned now in front of this guy and ready to fight him.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Nice move. I haven't seen that in action before. That's cool. All right, Jack, you're up.
Jack is going to stick his hands back together, and his hands are gonna glow green again. And he's gonna be like, "Watch out, Felix!" And he's gonna stick his hands down on the ground, and you're gonna see a beam of light shoot up, and it's gonna surround all 5 of the bad guys. And Spike Growth is gonna reappear.
5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20-foot radius, right?
Correct.
5, 10, 15.
As long as it's
20,
gonna keep, I want to keep Felix out of it, and then
10,
up from there. I don't care.
So it's kind of going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So pretty much there. All right. Well, go ahead and roll damage for each of them.
Swag. We're gonna start at the bottom left, the one right in front of Felix, and then I'm gonna go clockwise.
You get a spike growth, then you get a spike growth, then you get a.
The first one is taking 4 damage.
Roger.
Second one is taking 4 damage.
Yep.
The third one is taking 6 damage.
Yep.
4 damage for the other one, and lastly, 8 damage. 2 4s, baby.
All right. Any bonus action?
For my bonus action, Jack is going to call for Reen, and she is going to get right beside Atlas. And that'll be it.
Okay. Felix, can you roll a perception check for me, please? And 23.
Ooh, natural 20.
23.
All right. You hear in the distance. You hear. You hear like a faint snoring in the distance.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy. So you see now that this guy's kind of shaking his hand, he's realized, wah! Looks over angry that he thought his hand was on fire. It is not. He takes this huge cooking pot right by his side and he flings it towards Felix. It just goes flying over your head, right, and smacks the side of the tent behind you and just rolls down onto the ground. Ding, 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 ding. He reaches down to the pile. You can see now he's obviously some sort of food preparation. He's got piles of his carcasses and stuff right beside him. He grabs another huge pot and tosses it and just flies to the other side of you and hits the tent on the other side. Ah!
Why are they wasting so much food?
He starts to bend down to pick up his weapon, and that is his turn. You look over and you see now the kind of dog demons you've seen before. They all pull out their bows and they all take aim towards the closest target.
All right. They're not moving.
Class.
If they're not moving, they didn't take the spike growth damage, though, right? It's only if you move, or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, you have to take
Yeah, they have to move.
Yeah, if they,
I think if you
or if you
knock an arrow, though, you also take.
No. Every time you inhale, actually, and then if you exhale, you also take another 2d4.
He
you
actually
move
casts
into
the
it
spike
or within
growth
the
in your
area.
lungs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So first one takes aim. Okay. Does 14 hit?
No, I got 16 armor class. That's a suit.
16. Okay. And the second shot. Okay. So the second shot hits.
Yep.
Oh my god. These guys are so weak.
He's gonna activate like 19 runes.
So
and nothing's
5
gonna happen,
piercing.
So.
5 piercing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
one
it-
hits.
The first hit hits my suit, and the kind of purple runes that were through it that I activated when I got the temp health fade when I get hit by the first arrow. He burns through my temporary health.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so the second one takes aim, takes us 2 shots towards. 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and the third one. It's once and then a critical.
Are they throwing daggers?
No, it's a bow. Like their picture, if you look at the picture, they got a bow.
Oh yeah, it just says dagger ranged in the.
Yeah.
It's just a really weak bow.
Because it's a stat block that I used. So 4 damage, and then the critical is 7 damage.
Okay.
So it's like a volley of arrows coming. Some of them miss, some of them hit. And then the warrior standing right in front of Felix thrusts forward with his demon blade and misses. The one to the side moves over. Roll damage, Luke.
7 damage.
Okay. They're not very smart.
They're not very smart.
Goes forward with the blade. You said 16, right?
Yep. So that hits.
Okay. 3, so 12, 15. 3 if that's necrotic.
15 necrotic. Okay.
All right. Gorhan is up. Oh, the warrior demons weren't supposed to go. I got too excited. You don't move anyway. That's just they're gonna be their turn. They're not gonna do anything different. Dorhan runs up. He is actually going to, hold on, can you get to the big guy? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, okay. So he's going to run over to the big guy. Get his bonus action to rage. And take a swing.
And miss.
17 hits. His rage is 8. Does 8 damage. Okay, and then he takes his second attack. So he runs up, puts his foot down, one swing up, one swing across, hits with both. This thing kind of still reaching down, grabbing its sword. Doesn't look too worried about Dorhan swinging away at him. And Atlas, you're up.
Okay. Felix is looking pretty hurt.
Yeah, he took some.
Oh yeah, Felix is really looking really rough.
Yeah, you just seen like a shower of arrows coming down, and then these guys right in front stabbing into him.
You could tell, like, he's trying to hold strong and not show up, but he's like struggling to stand right now.
Okay. I'm gonna zoom up to Felix.
Okay, yeah, you can get
That's
up
what,
to him.
5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna cast Repair Protocol on him.
Okay.
1d8 plus. How do I like cast it? I just click it again. No.
It's not because it's a custom one, so it's 1d8 plus your
Oh.
Constitution modifier.
Right.
Just roll
1d8.
1d8.
5. And then my Constitution modifier is 0. So 5.
Yep.
Health. And so that was 4. That was a cantrip.
It's once per day.
Yeah. Short rest. Once per short rest.
Yeah.
So that used a bonus action, so I can cast a regular spell, right?
The cantrip, it's an action.
Oh, it says bonus action.
Oh, does it?
So- Yeah.
Yeah.
For protocol?
Bonus action for
Okay,
protocol,
yeah. You're good then, so you got an action still.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on him as my spell. So I get a yellow glow will emit from me, and you'll just see like a almost like a gelatinous yellow bubble shield just kind of like flow into Felix from my essence, and then just like he glows in like a yellow shield. And I'll cast that, and then my remaining, I think I have 10 movement left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move just back to here.
Okay. So Felix, you got +2 AC.
That's it for me.
All right. The warriors already took their turn. So, Darius, you're up.
All right. Okay. Let me see. Ooh.
Sorry, what I healed for how much?
5.
Just 5, okay.
Just 5, yeah.
It's not.
Huh?
It says in your tooltip plus your constitution modifier.
Yeah, he had 0.
Oh, yeah, zero con. Okay.
Yeah, so I think I put that when I made it up. I think I put it wrong because I don't have to use Constitution, but we'll figure that out later.
Hold on, let me check my...
Should be my Wisdom modifier technically.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Yeah.
10 foot. Okay. So if I go right here. 10 feet. Okay. All right. I'll do a bit higher. No, that's good. Okay. So same thing. I'm gonna pull out my lute again and just start like power chording on it. No sound. You're gonna see like a cloud of what looks like just like musical notes forming above, and then crashes down. And we will cast Shatter. But I am going to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Let me see. So what is it? 48.
Hell yeah, 48 damage. That's amazing.
48. They all die.
So, first one fails. The warrior fails. The back left fails. Back middle saves. Top right fails.
23 damage.
Jeez Louise.
Fuck me. Okay.
AoE's the best.
I am eating through my spell slots, though.
Sure are.
I have one of each spell like thing because I try to keep it just in case.
Anything bonus or moving?
No.
All right. So, all right, Felix, you're up then.
All right. Everyone's still alive. Anybody look more hurt than anybody else?
The two in front of you are pretty bloodied up.
Okay. The big guy picked up his knife again.
In his next turn, yeah. He doesn't have it yet.
Oh, he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it yet.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna cast manual breathing on him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I was gonna light his weapon up again, but okay. I'm going to I kind of stand a little bit taller thanks to Atlas's healing, but still feeling pretty rough. I'm going to expend another defensive field charge and just kind of center myself a little bit, and you see the purple lines in my armor glow again as I regain my 10 hit points as a bonus action, and then I'll turn towards the two in front of me, and as I try to dig my feet into the ground, still kind of shaky from all the hits that I've taken, I'm going to clap my hands together, and you hear the thunder clap as I push them back, or attempt to, with Thunderwave.
Okay.
First level.
Nice.
Sweet. So I want to push them. I want to push them like diagonally. So like northeast is where I want to push them, not straight back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 10, 5, 10, and
Yeah, I like that.
6 damage.
Yeah, 6 thunder damage to each of them.
All right.
All right, so
Perfect.
that's my action and bonus action, and then I'm going to. What are we doing for diagonal movement? Is diagonal movement just 10 feet, or what?
No, you can
roll
do. It's fine to go 5 for diagonal.
Okay, I'm gonna go move up. Do I have any indication of what this guy's reach is? Does he look like he's got more than a 5-foot reach?
The butcher,
He's not holding a weapon right now, though, right?
No, the big butcher knife that he dropped, it is big, but it doesn't look like a glaive or anything. It looks like it's actually used for butchering.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up here beside this guy.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys see this display of determination as Felix pushes these guys back, and then, as you would expect him to start retreating after all the damage, he pushes right through. All right, Jack, you're up.
The creature in front of Dorhan, would he be labeled as a large creature?
He is. Yeah, he's taking up 4 spaces. Large,
he's a big boy.
Excellent.
I guess
Jack.
large growth.
Jack is going to Naruto run past Atlas, hands back, and as he's approaching, he's going to let out I'm here, Pipsqueak, in Abyssal, and then he's going to launch his grapple, and he's going to attempt to bring the guy prone to the ground.
Okay. Roll the hit then for your grapple. See if you hit him.
21.
All right, so you hit. All right, roll a strength to see if you pull him down. Oh,
Can
for
Doron
fuck's
help me?
sake.
Huh?
No, he cannot. You're mid-combat.
Bruh. I've got bad expectations for this. 12.
Well, I rolled.
I get a
three.
-1.
I rolled a 3, so and even
Heck
with this
yeah.
plus, it doesn't help. So yeah, see the grapple come out, wraps around the guy's arm, and you see Jack as he's running forwards at the same time, pulling, and you see this guy now kind of like just fall down on one knee as he's got his hand on his sword, and he's currently prone.
And as a bonus action, Jack is going to command Reen to run up to Atlas.
Okay.
And that will be his turn.
Are we the grapple's homebrew, right? Are you considering it as an attack action to do that? A special attack action? Like,
If he's
'cause
not
grapple's an attack.
Yeah.
If so, I would like to do in a free attack.
No. If he's trying to prone somebody, then he has to use it as an action.
A grapple, the regular grapple, like to grapple somebody, is an attack action. It's a modified attack. Just saying.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
We tried.
Okay, so that you're done. Okay, so the demon, big blue demon butcher, he just kind of flicks off your grapple. He uses half of his movement to stand back up again. Now, sword in hand, he turns to Dorhan and lifts it right up as high as he can and slams this thing down right towards his head. He hits.
Bye, Dorhan.
So that's 10 damage. Down to 5. All right, so crunches down, catches Dorhan right in the front, comes across, brings it across the side. 3 is 14 is 7. And these slices going into Dorhan. Dorhan just taking it and kind of shuddering off. He's not backing down at all. And the butcher will stay right there. So you see the demons at the back, the archers, turn now, seeing their boss getting proned, jumped on, and sliced at. They're all gonna aim towards the guy who grappled them.
Bring it on. Ow.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 3. So 6 damage for the first attack. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, so 1 hits. Okay. So 4 damage for the second attack. You get that plus 3, plus 6, and 11 for the third.
Nice. Good hits.
Okay, and then the 2 demon warriors are going to charge forwards. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And roll damage. So 2 sets of damage for both of them.
Well, hold on. Did you roll concentration after he hit you?
Oh, no. 6 times. 1, 2, 4 times. You gotta roll a con save 4 times. Good point. Sorry.
We'll probably just say it's a fail, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe I'll nat 20 it 6 times. What do I? Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw, or just it's just a con check.
You gotta roll 10 or above.
It's a saving throw. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. 18 plus 2, so 20.
You good. Gotta get a minimum 10.
I failed. I rolled a 3.
That's right. Not a plus 7 for your con, no?
No, Dex is a plus 6.
All right. So you're okay. So that is gone. So you don't roll damage. Okay. Good call, Jay. Thank you.
You're lucky. That would have been 7 damage coming at that one.
Oh, look at the sound saves. Oh wow.
Good lord.
So yeah, as he runs over, the demon warriors take out their shadowy blades and both push forwards. Jack, one completely misses, and the other is 16 is your AC, right?
Yep, or 15 is, but
15. Okay, so 1 hits, 2d8 plus 3.
Oh, you have to get exactly his AC to hit.
Plus 3 plus 3, so that's 13, 14 damage.
Price is right, Rose.
So the shadowy smoke almost gets sucked into your body as the blade goes in. And you just feel almost like a weakening happening in your shoulder.
Jack has seen better days.
I did the same freaking thing. I skipped the sequence because I did them all at the same time. Fuck.
You stop cheating.
Idiot. Dorhan's gonna just keep swinging at this big guy. He sees him as the biggest target, so he's gonna try and take him down. Hits him for 13. Takes his second attack. 11. All right, so Dorhan just hacking away. It's hacking away at him. You see this guy now, just blue blood squirting over, kind of blue black oozing out of him. Now he's kind of like almost staggering back a little bit. He's taken a lot and hasn't given out a lot. Atlas, you're up.
Okay. What one's like what one's the most hurt?
The one here, just second one a little bit north there. Yeah, the no artificer, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast my cast my rocket scalpel. But
It's red chat.
oh. All right. And I gotta plop it down behind that guy there. He's gonna attack as well. So, gonna plop him right there. So he's gonna attack this guy.
So yeah, that hits.
And then roll damage. So 10 slashing. Go slashing on that.
Yeah. All right, so it slashes down its back. Ah! It's still standing. It looks bloody though. There's a lot of blood coming out of this one.
Okay. And then I'm gonna there's a lot of blood coming out of him.
Yep. Yeah, he's pretty hurt.
Okay. My eyes are gonna light up yellow again, and I'm gonna bring down the flame.
Okay, you're casting healing flame on who?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
sacred
heals
flame.
him.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it actually on this one here. One closest to wait, no, what one's no, I'm gonna continue on this one here.
Okay. DC
So
14.
yeah.
All right, so he fails. So 7 damage.
7 damage, yeah.
All right. So as the sacred flame comes down, you just see it just radiate back upwards throughout this thing, and it burns from the feet right to the arms and the horns, and it just disintegrates into nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna just nod to Reen and pat her on the head real quick, and I'm gonna run over to here between Jack and Dorhan.
Okay.
That'll be it for my turn.
All right. And Warrior already went because I suck. So Darius, you're up.
All right. I am going to move up to this guy and draw my rapier.
Okay.
And I will. Okay. So how do I do this?
What?
Roll for a weapon attack.
Oh,
I know it's a D20. Well, my thing says +6 on it, but that says attack. You know what? I'm gonna just do this.
Yeah, so it's D20. It's your D20 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
You want to take that as the roll, or you want me to roll? I'm fine either way.
Oh yeah, no, you roll. I was just testing it.
Okay. I was just seeing like how it looked. Okay, so 18.
18 hits.
Excellent. And then it is a 8 plus 3, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. All right, so you get it right in the hip, and it kind of buckles over. It's standing ready with its shadow sword. It looks really hurt, but it's still standing.
All right, and that will be my turn.
Okay, Felix, you're up.
All right, Felix is going to, as he kind of runs up and stands in place in front of this demon dog in front of him with the bow, he makes a fist with both gauntlets, and he's going to swing with his first, give him like a right hook, the thunder gauntlet, so it's 19 to hit.
That hits. Okay.
He takes 13 thunder damage.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Awesome.
So as his punch follows through, he turns back towards the big blue guy and snaps his left gauntlet with my bonus action to reactivate heat metal.
Okay.
And he's going to take 10 fire damage and has to save again.
Okay. So this time he saves.
So this time he saves. He gets to hold it. But he still takes the damage. Just double check. I think it's still the full damage. The con save is just a drop.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So.
All right. So this time I haven't seen that move again. It goes on fire. This time he knows his hand's not really on fire, so he holds tight. And Almost drops to one knee because now the pain radiating through his body is tremendous, and he's looking extremely hurt.
And as Felix does that, he turns back towards the demon dog and kind of dekes him out and kind of like dives through his legs to get to the other side. And as he jumps up, he's gonna swing with his left fist, extra attack, and punch at the this one here.
Okay.
This is Thunder Gauntlets, and it is only an 11 to hit on that one.
Okay, so yeah, miss on that one.
Okay, and so I'm gonna move around and get in position between both these guys. They're wielding bows, so no opportunity attacks, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
And this one here is disadvantage on attacks against anybody but me.
But you, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I like Roll20, because it shows it right there and I can see it and confirm. Be like, yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my movement, action, bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Jack, you just witnessed this flurry from Felix. It's just smash and flicks over and dives underneath. Does a big uppercut, slides under the next one. Even though he's bleeding all over the place, he just seems completely like just relentless, trying to take these guys out. And you're up now. Oh, you're muted.
A potion is a bonus action to heal, right?
Yourself, yes.
Correct. So Jack is impressed. He's gonna let a I didn't know he had it in him. And as he's gonna top himself off with the potion, and then he's just gonna reach his right hand into this demon's face, and he's gonna launch a crossbow bolt at point blank range.
Okay.
So let me heal myself real quick, please.
Good old potions. Thanks, Jonas.
So 12 plus 4 question mark? Yeah. 16. All right, Jack's feeling good. And then he's going to release that crossbow bolt right in that dude's face. That's a 17 on the die, plus 8, 25.
That hits.
Okay, and where's my d8s? They're hidden. There it is. That's a 4 on the die, plus 3. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Got it.
And then he is going to go ahead and he's going to turn his attention to the one of the ones out in front, this one, and he's going to launch a crossbow bolt at that one as well.
Okay.
And that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Oh shoot!
And that is 9 points of piercing damage.
These two are very far, aren't they?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had
yeah.
advantage on that attack.
Yeah, roll again. Point.
13. I don't know if
13.
that probably still isn't it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, okay. Just good to remember that.
Yeah, for sure. Because they have disadvantage. Yeah, okay. So that's your turn, Jack, or?
Yep, that was 9 points of piercing damage on that last attack, and
Gotcha.
Reen will save her reaction, so never mind.
Okay. All right, this guy now pretty bloodied up. He just reaches up now to try and punch Dorhan in the face with one hand and swing with the other. It's just really one hit though. Forgot he didn't drop it. 21, so he does hit. 6 plus 3. 9 damage. All right, so this guy, he does hit with his sword, and he's just standing there, just shaking. So hurt, blood everywhere. He can hardly hold his head up. He looks like he's gonna pass out. So the first demon here is gonna turn and take a shot at Felix, who just attacked him. And he hits 1d4 plus 3. So 5 damage.
It's 2. He crit.
Oh, 4, so 7.
Okay. Yeah, so Felix takes quite the hit. The protective runes, yellow runes on, or sorry, purple runes on his armor fade again as I lose my 10 hit points. And Felix still, like, he just digs his feet and he's not going to go down. He refuses.
Okay. So the archer backs up to be not at disadvantage, so he gets a little bit of distance.
Okay, I'm going to take an opportunity attack with my
Okay,
reaction.
go ahead.
Crit.
Ooh. Nice. Roll for damage.
Hope that thing just dies. That'd be super cool.
So 14
14
damage.
thunder damage, yeah.
Perfect. All right, so he backs up as he starts to kind of try to run away. Felix just clocks him in the back. He kind of shoots forwards a little bit and turns around and takes a shot with his bow.
Oh,
Been fun, friends.
So 9.
Yeah, Felix gets hit and he's like, I won't go, and he just falls over, and I'm down.
Okay.
Felix!
So you guys see Felix just crumple down, kind of half on this bench that's in front of the fire here. The Nist dog takes aim, trying to help his leader. Takes a shot. Dorhan. And completely misses. So he pulls back, aims.
Ugh. Why couldn't that guy attack me?
Goes right past Dorhan and bing, 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 sticks in the side of the wall.
That was 3 crits in a row. That was rather impressive.
Dorhan, seeing Felix fall, immediately charges over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Running past both of these guys, he takes an opportunity attack from... No, actually doesn't. 'Cause
Everyone?
they're both in bows. Both have bows.
No, the big guy though.
Oh, the big guy, yes. 1000%.
Dorhan's like, Felix starts running, gets crit by an opportunity attack.
Dies.
Completely misses.
Well,
You see Dorhan, as he bends down, he just ducks and he puts his metal foot right into the ground and just, you guys have not seen him run faster. He completely dodges that attack, pushes through the 2 demon dogs. Seeing the Felix on the ground, he turns and spins around and attacks the dog in front of him.
With advantage.
yep.
Oh yeah, might get a crit. No.
Guys lit up,
so-
phosphorescent.
Yeah. So smacks him once with the great sword. And then swings upwards again. Uh, 15. 12 damage. And Dorhan lets out a scream. Yeah! And the thing is still standing, but there's blood everywhere. He's trying to stand guard over Felix. He's trying to hold off the other 2. Atlas, you're up.
Oh, interesting turn of events.
You should go jump in that cooking pot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna run over to Felix. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Yep. Well, you don't need to if you get to there.
Get to here.
Yeah, you're still.
Am I not running by this guy?
You're still within. No, because he's actually not holding melee weapons, so you actually won't even get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Can you not punch him?
With it, no. He's fucked up. He's not.
Right.
Reacted like that. He's
Okay.
holding a bow right now. Hang on to life.
Can I reach Felix from here?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna slide across the ground to get down to the ground with Felix, and I'm going to Is stabilize a bonus action?
Well, if you
Or is
just
it
you don't need to stabilize if you heal.
right? But will that heal give him points, or will that just keep
No, it
bringing him
brings
to
him.
1
It gives
point?
him whatever you heal him for.
Yeah.
And he
Okay.
gets back with that.
He'll get up and be healed.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him. I will cast it at
10th level.
yeah.
Bling. You're healed for generations.
I'll cast it at level 3.
Nice. Get that heal.
Nice. 14.
Yeah. And that was my action. And then I'm going to so I can bonus action a cantrip, right? If it's oh no, it's a only if it says it's bonus action.
Yeah.
Right.
Or attack with your hands too.
Yeah.
Pokey pokey.
I'm just trying to think what would be better. I think I'm going to, yeah. I'm going to attack this one here.
Okay.
With my Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Now, they're at disadvantage, right? Or no, I get advantage on it?
If you're
it's a spell.
attacking, but that's a
It's not-
DC.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I won't do Sacred Flame then. Yeah, I'll move my hand over here and I'll attack this guy.
Did you
Just with
forget
my-
about your new attack you haven't used yet?
Yeah, it's an action, not a
Oh, okay.
not a bonus. That's literally what I was going to do, and then I realized
Okay.
All
right.
So I'm going to just attack with my rocket scalpel
At
at
advantage.
advantage.
Yep.
So yeah.
Definitely hits.
Nice.
Yep.
And Reen will also shoot a lightning bolt out at this one,
Okay.
giving it 6 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
The hand malfunctions.
10,
Stab Felix in the back of the head.
10 points of slashing damage.
All right, so 16 total, 6 being lightning. All right. Scalpel comes over, catches that lightning bolt right in the shoulder of this thing as it's trying to get its bow ready for the next attack. Anything else for you?
That's it. I'm tapped.
All right. The warrior demon, very bloodied up, but after seeing Jack sling out those attacks, he's going to take a swing at him.
Weave. Oh,
Seven.
I hit.
Yeah. 12 plus 3, so 15 damage. And that's all he's got. Darius, you're up.
Okay,
Hey, man, that was like my whole
am
health potion.
going to... Let me just take a look here. I'm gonna pull out my lute and I'm gonna play. You're gonna hear dong 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 dong. Fuck you, Corey. Dong 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 dong. Fuck you, Corey. Dong. And I am going to cast, even though it's not a word, but whatever. Man, I'm trying to think. Stop
I
it.
didn't mean to hit that. I can't stop it once I hit it.
Okay, so 1d4 plus my spell modifier. 1 second. rolled a 1, but my spell modifier is 7, so you get 8 hit points.
To Felix, I'm
Me?
assuming.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sweet. 8? That's awesome. All right, let's go.
Bro's almost full health.
Anything else for you, Darius?
No, that will be my turn.
All right, perfect. Felix, you're up.
Felix like opens his eyes like as Atlas' healing magic flows into him, and as he tries to catch his bearing, he feels the healing cords from Darius flow through him as well, and he suddenly just feels better and quickly looks around, and I use half my movement to stand up, and Felix kind of quickly does like a kept up, but you're like, Felix couldn't do this. It's definitely the suit that's giving him the ability to do it. You've never seen this level of athleticism from Felix, but
Yoda
will
in
in
episode
it.
3.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he does it, and he lands on his feet and kind of crouches down and jumps, and he'll swing right at this dog here in front of him.
Okay.
With advantage of the fairy fire guy.
Got it.
It's a 20 to hit.
That does hit.
He will take 9 thunder damage.
All right. Perfect. All right. Connects right with his jaw. Just shudders throughout this entire demon's body. He's looking real hurt. Almost goes down, but he's hanging in.
All right, and then as Felix's punch connects, he jumped up and punched this guy, and he kind of follows through with the uppercut and backflips and goes through Dorhan into back towards these guys, and he's going to swing at this guy with his extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
The gauntlet, so he takes 6 thunder damage.
All right. All right.
You just hear each connect as Felix gauntlets have this purple glow about them. It's just like this thunderous crack every time, every time he punches anybody, and then Felix will position himself between these two dogs, ready for action again. And I'm going to use my last defensive field charge for the day and regain my 10 points again. And that's my bonus action. So that's my turn.
Awesome. Jack, again, you witness almost like a purple flash over as Felix gets up, and you just see the kind of this blur of attacks and flips and slides. Yeah, you're up.
Jack again is going to get up close and personal to this one right next to him, and he's going to launch a bolt into his neck.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Five points of damage. Piercing.
Okay. As the bullet goes through its neck, it doesn't even stop. It just keeps going and shoots into the darkness as the demon collapses on the ground.
Excellent. And then Jack is going to begin sidestepping diagonally around this guy, like the big dude. And he's going to snap his hand over as he's stepping and begin shooting 2 more bolts at the big dude this time.
Okay. Yeah. When you said sidestepping, I literally pictured you shuffling like this. I don't know why, but
he's kind of stepping around him. He's not getting in. He doesn't want to get in melee range.
I get it. That's
Jack's
just a
a
visual I
crab.
had in my head.
Jack's a crab.
Execute crab walk.
All right. Nat 20.
That hit,
I can roll 1 too. Does a 28 hit?
Yep.
I mean, it's a
That's
nat
all I'm
20, so
giving
it
you.
hits for sure.
That's all I'm giving you.
19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I max rolled on damage.
So as you let that bolt go out, you find its mark right in its neck, right where it meets the lower jawline. It tries to yell something and reach out, but no air escapes, and it crumples to the ground.
As it collapses, and abyssal, he goes, not bad, squirt. And then he's going to turn and he's going to launch a bolt into the one right next to Atlas for his final attack.
Okay, with advantage.
Excellent. Dirty 20 this time, not a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit her.
Excellent. Almost rolled a d10 there. And that'll be 10 points of piercing damage on that one.
Okay, the bolt finds its mark, goes in the side of the temple, and just stays there, and kind of the momentum kind of carries the head sideways, and it just flops on the ground, dead.
And I should have enough points for a UAV, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it. And that'll be it for Jack.
All right. All right, so this one is going to, after seeing his friend just get massacred, both of these guys are going to take shots at Jack. Seeing him to be the biggest threat that they won't have disadvantage against.
The fairy fired one does have disadvantage if it's not hitting me.
Right, yeah. So
as it tries to
hits.
attack Jack, my armor, it is emitting this like pulse that only it can hear. It's like a dog whistle. It just distracts it, giving it disadvantage.
Perfect. So the first one does hit with the 21. D4 plus 3. How can I not remember the damage every single time? 7 damage, you're saying? And then the next one's a disadvantage. Yeah. Yeah, the next one not even close. Like he's so close to death, he can barely pull the bow back, and he kind of releases it, and the arrow just about 3 feet falls into the ground.
Excellent. Jack is not amazing.
So Dorhan turning now and swinging towards the one that the just tried to hit you.
With advantage.
With advantage. All right, so yeah, 7 plus 8, 17 damage. So Doron turns around and just swings upwards, completely cleaves it in half. It just splits from the inside out. Falls either side. He charges over, stands shoulder to shoulder with Felix, gives him kind of a smile and a nod, and takes a huge swing towards the neck of the dog. Luckily, the dog, it just kind of leans back at the right second, and the blade just misses by an inch as it slides forward in front of it.
But Doron has sweeping attack, and he takes Felix out.
Atlas, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to... I'm gonna move my hand and stab it. My bonus action.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, roll for damage. That hits.
It's gonna be 4 damage.
Okay, noted.
And then I'm going to so I'm gonna pop out the speaker from my back, and I'm gonna load up the clip of Darius' music melody. I'm gonna fine tune the music melody to focus the sound towards the creature, and I'm gonna crank the volume to 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask megaphone.
Please don't
On
actually
the
do that.
on the spiritual weapon on the spiritual weapon hit, Reen is going to use her reaction to
Let's
add
do it.
4 more points of lightning damage.
It's too late now.
So it's a DC 14.
Dang it! Bro is talking.
DC 14.
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah.
So I just play that sound, and you can tell I don't have like the frequency right.
Doesn't have a perfected yet.
I'll have to try that again. Another time.
That's it for my turn.
All right, Darius, you're up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move up. 10, 15, 20.
Nothing like debuting a new spell for it to just fucking fail.
I love being a
Right.
caster. Save or suck.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna hit. That's a 9 to hit.
No.
No, it's an 8 to hit. Sorry.
Oh.
well then.
eight hits actually. Yeah.
Yeah. You found the chink in the armor. Yeah, no.
All right. I come running up, like pulling my rapier out, and as I come up, I'm just like, I like trip. And I'm like,
All right, perfect. So
that's it.
null for you. All right, Felix, you're up.
Yeah, Felix is sees Doron swing and just narrowly miss the guy, and as he dodges back, Felix is going to try and come in behind him and swing in with a punch with the gauntlet. Oops, not with advantage. So the first roll, so 9. So 9 doesn't hit.
Nope, misses.
And then as the dog kind of dodges forward out of the way, Felix is going to try and go for step forward and go for a strong punch with his other gauntlet with my extra attack. It's a 19 to hit on that one.
Yeah, that hits.
Takes 6 thunder damage.
All right. Takes it to the chest. You see the electricity kind of like vibrate through, and it almost goes down, but it just holds itself steady. It is hanging on by a thread.
Okay, that is that's my turn then.
Okay, Jack, you're up.
Jack is going to take a step to the left, and he is going to
Do the time warp.
do the time warp. And he's going to be kind of like down on one knee, kind of like resting because he's at 5 hit points, and he's going to launch 3 arrows into this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to be savvy, and we're going to roll 3 d20s at the same time.
Sure.
Starting from left to right, we will start with a 15 plus 8, a 23 to hit.
Hits.
And that'll be 7 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, the second 2 bolts, I believe one of them was a nat 1, so that one's going to miss.
Okay.
And then the second one is a 17 to hit. So we'll just say he replaces the eyeballs on that thing with
Okay.
2 bolts.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so you see the bolts go right in, just sinks right in. It just stops what it's doing, slowly releases its fingers, the bow falls, the arms go by the side, and it collapses to the ground. You're all out of initiative now, and Felix,
And
you
then
can still hear.
the nat 1 roll just like whizzes just past Felix's head, and Felix is like,
It is right beside you. And then
He actually
Jax,
has like an inverted mohawk now. There's like
Bro's got his hair changed 6 times during combat.
yeah.
And Jack's gonna you can heal yourself with cure wounds. So he's gonna touch his chest and he's gonna shock himself for some health.
Atlas just starts glowing and vibrating yellow, and
All right, everybody, stand near me.
I'm actually good, so like if me
Just
not
stand
being there
here.
will increase.
I'm not gonna
the
say
healing.
no.
I have like I'm at full health.
Get close, Darius.
Just get
Alright.
close, Darius.
Bring it
Don't tell
in.
me.
all right,
I think we actually fought as a team there. Don't know if I've
As
seen that
combat
before.
ends, as combat ends, I just want to, as we're gathering up, I know people are like, Alice is talking, everyone's talking, but I'm just going to try and listen if I can still hear the sound I heard in combat.
Yeah, you do. You hear it to the northwest, the tent to the northwest.
Okay.
So everyone is going to get fucking Jesus.
Oh, that's so painful.
You can do one more D8 on that. Pick up the spell. So, fucking like, what the hell? 10 points of healing for everybody.
Okay.
It's more than I had.
So,
Atlas just like basically just like collapses.
I need to power down for a little while.
no, not yet.
Uh,
Everybody, wait, listen. There's somebody else here, coming from that tent over there. Point at the northwest tent.
Yeah. Now that there's no fighting going on, you can all hear the snoring.
Can I try to like sneak and peek?
Who else is hurt?
I can move up if you like. I'm pretty good. I'm not hurt that much.
Are you
Jack
stealthy?
is a little bit below health, or below half.
Jack, come here. Hold my hand.
And Jack is more willing, and he just kind of reaches his hand out.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Nice.
That level 2. Like 4.
Well, 6 because of the higher cast.
Nice.
Um,
I'm looking healthy.
So Dorhan's moving up towards the sound.
like how the fuck? No,
Jack
it's
is
not.
gonna signal to Reen to go with Dorhan.
Oh,
Would you say
Right.
it's not 6?
sorry. I don't know how to read that. It's
Yeah,
2d8,
just take-
and I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Damn.
But I guess it's plus my spellcast. Oh, plus my spellcasting modifier.
It did add it.
Yeah, it's all on there. It's 6 total.
Okay, all right, so that is correct. Cool.
So as you get closer, Felix, you've got an angle into the tent. You see inside, you see what looks like to be like a large mirror in the back of the tent. And you can see what looks like the back of somebody sitting down cross-legged. And just... You can hear snoring coming from it.
I see it in the mirror.
Yep.
Can I make out what type of creature this is? Humanoid, demon, monster?
Yeah, if you get a little bit closer, it's kind of dark in there, but if you get a little bit closer, you can kind of start to make out that it looks like a dwarf. It looks like he's kind of heavily armored from what you can see. Just snoring away.
It's
Okay. Should we roll stealth trying to sneak up to this guy, or trying to be sneaky here?
Okay, if you wanna
Out of
speak-
curiosity, do we need to be sneaky? I mean, we just fought a pretty intense battle. If that didn't wake him up,
I got $12 at Scar.
Well, I'm gonna keep trying to sneak closer then.
Okay. Yeah, so as you get closer, Felix, when you're looking at this armor, you actually kind of notice some of the design of the armor seems to mimic some of the designs of the blueprints that you found.
Okay. Yeah, I want to just get close and see if I can have a look at this guy.
actually, I'm gonna cast message
Okay.
and to Felix and be like, "Hey, what's going on? You can reply to this message."
Is it? I forget. Is message telepathic, or I have to actually like say it?
It's telepathic.
To me,
yeah.
it's telepathic. Yeah, but it only goes to me.
Okay. But
Here, let me-
no. I was just double checking because I thought so. Yeah, message. You have to actually whisper it.
Okay, then just whisper back to me.
if you want to.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's all the same difference, so I got it. Sorry. Yeah, I'll whisper back. This guy's got the same kind of armor as me, almost.
Okay, I will cast again. Do you think it's a good idea to just walk in there by yourself? Should we come up with you?
No, I'm gonna come back. Hold on. Just want to have a quick look if I can get a quick look around the tent, I want to see, is the mirror, is there anything special about the mirror? Does it look like that mirror we found in the other part of the mine?
Yeah, so roll investigation.
21.
So this looks like almost like a bigger version, but more detailed. Like it's got more intricacies around the outside. And when you're looking into it, you don't see a reflection of what's behind you right now. You see almost like you're looking into a room with this guy kind of cross-legged with his back to you. Trying.
Get away, you witch.
You just see him just sitting there. It's not facing you.
I am going to slowly approach the tent.
I'm going to start backing away.
So you see
quietly.
him. You see him now get to his feet, turn around. Ah!
What you brought me now, witch? I don't believe your tricks anymore.
And you see this dwarven guy with his armor, shield, and mace standing
Thor.
there staring out. And we'll leave it there for tonight.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Much intense.
That was a lot of combat in that one.
I mean, I was excited to fight. I've been wanting to since getting the suit and leveling up.
Yeah, I know, because you
Yeah.
only got to like practice it once and hitting us on the on the way up.
I know,
That
I
was
know.
it. That was
Yeah.
awesome. That was pretty sick.
Good
All right.
stuff.
All right, until next week then.
All right. What day next week are we getting together?
Shut up. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Have a
Oh.
good night.
All right, guys. See ya.
Peace out.
Peace. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the latest session, episode 11. I can't believe we're this far into a one-shot campaign. We'll see you here next week, 8 o'clock. Yeah, have a good one, guys. We'll see you then.